squad, turn that shit off.
Alrighty. Give it a second, guys. How we doing? How we doing? I hope y'all did not see those room codes, but anyways, Guys, we're just going to be doing a quick spin wheel. We are giving away one slot this month. Otherwise, we have full 19 teams. Otherwise, with 7 Tier 1 teams. And all these teams here have already had one shot at it, but now they're going to take a crack at a prize wheel thing. And realistically, there has never been this high of odds for my scrims ever. So, yeah. This just kind of goes on to everyone else for having not really taken advantage of this, but by all means, best of luck to Purge, Forsaken, Blunt Trauma, Until the Last Sin. We are going to go ahead and spin this wheel and find out who is going to go get the prize wheel slot. So without further ado, let's get it going. The one and only slot given away. Let's have it. It's Blunt Trauma Esports. They are the winner. Very nice, very nice. Blunt Trauma, you are advancing. Save us. I will get you the room codes roll right now. Anyways, guys, we are going to be getting it going in about 10 minutes, so please do stick around. Thanks so much. Oh, wait. Let me also... Bam. Bam. Bam.
Taylor about the fucking flex. 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 Okay, Joe, that's fine.
This shit goes back.
Let that shit ride, 88. Bricks make that weight flip.
Yes, sir.
Hello, buddy. Hey, hang tight. Hang tight. You hear me okay, though?
I hear you perfectly.
Great, great.
Real quick, could you post the teams in that
I'll send you the
thing?
slot list. Yeah, I'll send you the slot list.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just sent it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Make sure that no one else needs me to wait.
No, I'm not.
longer.
I'm not putting it anywhere.
Just want to make sure no one needs me to wait on them.
Bricks make that weight flip.
Yo, we're gonna miss our first interview. He's not gonna be able to make it.
Okay. Alright.
No, wait, never mind. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Not bad.
Man, get Alucard, Acer, Carnage, HQA. Mm-hmm.
Alright, looks like we're good to go, I think. Yep, I'm starting it. Can you hear me, buddy?
I got you loud and clear. I'll just keep my mouth closed until you Call me in.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up.
Let's go.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. We have got a lot of action coming your way. But before we get too much into it, for those who are not quite acclimated as to who I am, I'm RedEyes, your ever lovable and adorably cuddly caster, bringing you that daily dosage of butt kickery, tomfoolery, and all-around shenaniganism. And as I said, we do have a stacked lobby for you guys, for y'all today, guys. We got 7 Tier 1 teams for you, including Passion Fruit, Enigma's Fan Club, Helping Quit Addiction HQA, Mizexis Esports, Aphelion, 19 Esports, and the Knights. And then we have our 12 qualifying teams: Unknown Soldiers, Hitman Gaming, Dior Esports, Burn in Silence, The Chosen, Above Titans, Mixed Mafia, Notorious Elites, Kefi, Notorious Gaming, Zero Remorse, Warthawks, and Blunt Trauma Esports, our prize wheel winner. And we're going to be starting off the night the same way we will end it, which is going to be with a Erangel match. And we got 5 matches coming your way. Now, the first map here, Erangel, is, what can you say about it? It's basically like a off-bred love child of Sandhawk and Miramar. So it finds itself fairly reliant upon the flight path, but luckily we see that we are left with a fairly centralized flight path. Oh, but before I forget, you guys, I'm not doing this alone. I am co-commentating with my boy, the John Madden of PUBG, Mr. Misfire Pickford himself. Introduce yourself, buddy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and sit back. This has got a lot of factors going in. One, you have got the Tier 1 teams, no doubt about it, going against teams that earn their way into it. And you also have, this is a marathon. This is 5 matches. The mental stress and the mental acuity that these guys are going to have to take to get to play well in 5 consecutive matches. You have to play well on all 5.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of stress and a lot of players, and I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm already tuning in here to something here. I'm just sending out these links real quick to my family. They wanted to get a checkout on this, but anyways. Oh, we got HQA already in the mix here with Kefi. And I got eyes on Lewis and Kawang, who are pushing in now. I'm going to kick this music now. Hey, DJ, cut the beat. Thanks so much for the follows, guys.
I think this is going to be a huge factor in this match. Is how many times are these two teams going to go into each other and eliminate each other?
That's right.
It's not just like Reds versus Blues or whatever. This is every team for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And if you run into the wrong team, doesn't matter who it is, they're going to go at it.
Yeah, if you want a shot at that $400 prize pool, there's only one way you're getting it.
And look right off the way, HQA just attacking all 4 of them, pushing in right away, knowing that there's only 2 guys in the door and they have the numbers.
Yep, they know they got the
Talk
numbers.
about this.
Oh, and that's a takedown.
And even see HQA did lose the same amount of members as trying to see them as
This
kids,
is
but
round
they
one,
were able
guys.
to then said, now here comes the other 2 members, and this is we'll have to see. Now they've already lost 2 of their members, so they have to get, but they're going to push right in. They know
Yep.
that there's damage. They know that they're down.
We got-
Can Cosmos get in there?
And we got Kefi from Kefi. Kefi from Team Kefi right below them. 1 floor down. His teammate is cooking up a nade. That's Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get Cross. Oof. Oof in the chat for Cross. Look at this spread out. Only one team has taken the entire southern half of zone, and that's Aphelion. Hey,
Kevin
and that is a
knocked
finish
out.
on Keffy right there.
Hey, I mean, I don't know how many times we've talked about when teams push together. We talked about it like teams not doing it. That's just what HQA did. They pushed all 4 guys. They did get 2 guys knocked, be able to get it back up, and then take out the other 2 members of Keffy. So,
Yeah. Hey, we got
great job by HQA.
Yasna, we got Dior, Burn and Silence, and another team here. The other team is the Knights. Oh boy, the Knights. And we have seen, I don't know how much Tier 1 you've watched, Pickford. I'm assuming
yes,
quite a bit.
yeah.
You've seen what the Russell and the boys and Alucard and Bishop and Chico can do. They are not to be taken lightly.
Like Alucard. I mean, Alucard is pretty much a no name anyone who plays PUBG. One thing to the HQA, you see right now, Team 14, the Chosen, AZ. He heard those gunshots. He went over there. He's recounted to see what's going on over there. He's not going to push it. He's just relaying that information to his team. They're looking for him, so we can kind of tell them who's over there, how many people are up, and who got knocked out, and who's still around.
We're talking about this area right here, guys. I'm already at 64 viewers, bro. All right. Oh, looks like Passion Fruit might need to watch out for Warthawks and Zero Remorse as well. Keep in mind, Zero Remorse working as a 2-person squad, they cannot be scored. The rules are clear.
Well, Philion is in. I mean, could not be better off. They have all military bases.
Yep, and I was just saying they're the only ones who took the entire southern half of zone. And here's the fight is happening now. Burn in Silence. Yep, that's Minol taking out Alucard from the Knights. However, Hades is knocked. Russell from the Knights returning the favor. Alucard's eliminated, unfortunately.
Tell you what, if I did that, I would just quit the game and that's it. I'm good. I killed Alucard. I'm done. My career's over. I can retire on that.
All right. We got shots off in the distance. Oh, I got to go back to HQA here. They are right here in the midst of the Chosen. And look who's showing up. Hitman's showing up to the party as well. Oh, Simple from Unknown Soldiers going in. Let's go see. That's Team 10. He's got himself a well-kitted M4 and an
And you
SKS.
see how the Chosen, they all pushed in from that one side of the house. They couldn't take any rounds. And they pushed in. They all attacked from that one side, all of them jumping that one building.
We got Passion Fruit fighting in the mix right now against the Warthawks. They got one knocked. Oh, the Chosen going against HQA, and Kwang is eliminated by the Chosen. And look who's showing up to the party now. It's Enigma's Fan Club /IN showing up from the top.
But just like that, the Chosen takes out
the Chosen
HQA. And I can't emphasize enough how they went off to the
Passion Fruit.
east side of the building, pushed in into one building altogether, so they all don't take any rounds from HQA while they push into the first building.
Oh, Passion Fruit just wipes.
So smart.
Passion Fruit just made the wipe right there. All right, let's see. I'm thinking, oh, yep, turning into Team 7, Aphelion, up against the Notorious Elites.
RedEyes has a sexy new follower.
Thanks for the follow on my Twitch. Oh, it's Bongmain. How you doing, Bongmain? Sorry, buddy, everyone's tuned into the Trovo, so I hardly ever notice Twitch stuff, but you're the OP1, Bongmain. Thanks for coming in to support your clanmate. Let me turn on Restream Chat. Alright, we got shots. Now we're left here with a little bit more of a spread, like to be expected. However, Aphelion is still really close to Notorious Elites here. We got Slap from Aphelion, rocking himself an M4 Uzi combo.
Wow.
Wow.
Not taken. He just peaked for a second and got his head taken off. That's all it takes at this level.
You see, Coops from XSET is filling in for Aphelion. And if you're going to have someone sub in for a big scrim, that's a good one to pick. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then.
Oh, Snowback gets...
And... Oh, goodness. Salt up in the mix here. Gonna try to stick this revive. Wolfie and Snowback are knocked. It's up to Simple and Dark Soul to come avenge their teammates. Not just avenge, but try to save. Oh, they're gonna have to bail out. They say it's not worth it. There's no way we're getting you up. Oh, look at this. 19 Esports not too far from Burn in Silence. Well, actually not as close as I thought. So I guess the closest thing to a confrontation, Pickford, would be Notorious Elites versus Aphelion at the bridge area.
Right now, and that's what we see. We see these types of battles a lot in Miramar where the distance prevents the push. So, yeah, we did see a knock, but it's going to be very hard to get that finish unless the person overexposes themselves. And that's really not going to happen at this level.
Absolutely.
You might get that a knock, and you might take out their level 3 helmet, but you're not going to most likely get that that finish unless another team comes in and third party is going to be rushes one of these teams.
Oh, Passion Fruit J getting the thirst on Snowback right then. Burn in Silence going after 19 Esports. As we speak, I'm going to go watch that. We got Xenox is down. It's up to Acer, Carnage, and Sam L. And I want to give a shout out to Acer. Thank you very much for the raid. They're putting shots down into Burn in Silence, but they're not quite connecting. Matoto, thanks so much for the winner. Alright, Acer is downed, leaving it up to Carnage, Xenox, and Sam L. They're going to be sticking this revive. It shouldn't have too much trouble with that. But they are being driven by members of Notorious Gaming. So we have Notorious Elites and Notorious Gaming in this. Same clan, different teams.
Yes, I think that it was in level B. They both came in second and third.
Oh,
First
wow.
and third, one of the two.
Good
so,
memory.
They did very, very well. For 2 teams coming getting to the finals for the same team.
Sorry, I had to step away for just a brief second to grab myself a Red Bull and make sure I stay amped for today. Yo, Pickford, we are at 90 viewers, my man. Oh, misread that. 81 viewers.
That's all your hard work, all you're doing, putting together this top line event and this unique event. Something you don't see. I mean, where else you can see tier 1 teams where if you can earn your way in, any the squad, if they earn it, can get in here and play against the best of the best.
Team 11 and 14, that is Hitman and The Chosen. They are facing off. Hitman Life is taking shots at Sui Fang, has him down pretty low, but you still got to worry about DD there on the side. And they are throwing some nades. No connection there. And Life is downed, leaving it up to Cryo and Fire. And those two alone. And Cryo is being driven up on immediately here. Oh, he sees trouble. He's going to get in the vehicle and try to dip out. And he does not make it out successfully.
Can't get it, no.
You could have pretty much called that coming. Wow, look at this cluster we have here at the kind of the mid-range eastern portion zone. We got
that south of Pachiki. I think we're seeing right now. We're seeing a lot of players getting separated from their squads and then getting attacked by all 4 members of another team.
Yeah, picked out.
So they cannot do it. They're really getting separated and just taking down the teams that are staying together. At this point of the match.
That's the same way Lions hunt, my man. It's the same way Lions hunt. Oh, we got Above Crypto kind of sandwiched in between the Knights, Unknown Soldiers, Mizexis, and Enigma's Fan Club. That is not a good position for him to be in. I see Aphelion and Notorious Elites are still close by, but that standoff has been going on ever since the beginning of the match. That leads me to wonder if it's something that we should be tuned into, because it just seems like if it can drag on this long, then yeah.
No one's going to. They got that that force field, that no knock force field. With that distance of no one getting knocked, it's going to be very, very difficult for either one of the teams to want to push forward into that open area and take those rounds without getting at least 1 or 2 knocks beforehand. It's going to be very, very difficult at this point from that distance. So I think right now it's just going to stay right there, keep an eye on each other, and hold it down and wait until they get an opportunity.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So, yeah, just like you were saying, Crypto is away from his team. Just like that could be exactly what was happening before. Oh, no, it's not Juice casting with me. It's Pickford. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Natalie, thank you so much for the shiny unicorn. That is $5 very much needed. All right.
I mean, in Crypto, he could not be more surrounded by enemies and bad guys. But
yeah,
he also could not have a better kind of a location. He's got his vehicle. I think he can be able to get that vehicle out of there if he needs it. Worst case scenario, he can just jump down and jump into the water and try to escape that way. But so he does have opportunities. But again, right now he has no opportunity because if he pokes his head, he's going to be exposed by at least 1 or 2 of the teams.
Yeah, agreed. And he's seeing Mizexis, but to take a shot at that would be risky.
It'd be and now,
it is. It's happening.
Going to try to run it.
Notorious Elites versus Aphelion. It's happening right now. Here we go. That's the push-up. Is it happening? I thought it was. I guess I was wrong.
What happened? Took his vehicle and pushed it over to where the Crypto was. They both got their vehicle and took off and left. I don't know if above Bentel by his also.
Yeah.
On that edge.
Oh, we got something here between 19 Esports and members of Blunt Trauma, the prize wheel winners. Oh, never mind. They decided to split ways. Blunt Trauma said we don't want that yet. I don't blame him.
Yes, I mean, I know Seabass pretty well. We talked to him, because he knows exactly what he can and cannot do, and he has a lot of experience. It's not gonna be too big of an experience for him, but he's also a realist. He knows exactly that he has to put himself in a situation, the perfect situation for him to be successful today.
DD knocked and quickly thirsted by members of 19 Esports, showing exactly the consequences of approaching a Tier 1 team on your own. And the rest of the Chosen said, bump that noise. If we have to deal with 19 Esports, let it be later. Alright, Aphelion and the Knights still. Actually, this is a different altercation. I take that back. I was getting Aphelion and Notorious mixed up. Or that little standout mixed up with this one.
Yeah, it looks like right now the teams are going to settle in, except for Dior. That's
Dior, yeah.
Zone.
Yeah.
Most teams have a little bit of room, a little space, and we can wait till the next circle comes in to decide what their next movement is.
Yeah, all except for Unknown Soldiers and Above Titans, team 10 and 15. We can see Dark Soul and Simple not far off. However, that is their kind of their best. If they have to go against someone, Above Titans are a 3-person team, so it's their closest thing to even odds. A 2v3 is much better than a 2v4. Let's see. And we're left here with a little bit of a spread, and that, what I always say, I withdraw my previous statement. We got Dior pushing in hard, and we got Dior DR down. Clap is down as well. It's up to Casper and Holland. And they are
they're quite a ways
away. Yep. And that is going to show you the downside.
They're not even in a way they because Casper is in the FBO check, and Holland's just showed up there. So I don't see. I mean that was their choice to make. I don't know, but it obviously was not the most successful push.
All right. So Casper and Holland still remain here, but DR is eliminated. As we said, they are too far away from their teammates. But looky here, we got Passion Fruit right up in the mix here now. The mix with what I believe is the Knights. Yes, it is. Oh, Landland getting rustled. So it's a third party from the Chosen. Salt is quite hurt, but gonna be able to heal up, hopefully. Alright, Salt only... No, I don't know why Salt was... I thought he was using bandages for a second there. I guess not. But he is going to pop a first aid. Oh, look. Team 20, up, which is Zero Remorse, acting as a two-person team. They're up against Above Titans. What they clearly didn't realize, though, is that they needed to be a team of at least 3 with the same tags to be scored, so... Oh, Aya's the only one up now. Oh, but there's too much going on to stick into just this. Unknown Soldiers trying to take out Mental, and that Dark Soul does get him. Oh, that's actually Casper who gets him. Oh, boy. Mizexis now driving into the mix here. They got to worry about Above and Zero Remorse here.
It looks like Unknown Soldiers and Dior are engaged while right above them.
Ooh, Rage goes down!
Oh, he does. And Omega's down also from above.
And we got 24 trying to return the favor with the nade. Oh, it's close, but no cigar. In the distance, we got Burn in Silence going after Blunt Trauma Esports. Oh, goodness. We got the Knights down to just Chico and Bishop. And they're still squaring off against the boys in Passion Fruit. Just one house over from Jay and Salt. Too many fights to go on at once. The Chosen still here in the mix with 19 esports. And we got Sui Fang throwing nades left and right. Now trying to get back, fall back a little bit to his or her teammates. And Sui Fang goes down.
And a lot of teams start to push into this zone. This is going to cause a lot of confusion just in the rotation process. A lot of people get knocked, hurt, killed just in the rotation, let alone the actual fight. And Team 19, they're in a little bit of a hurt locker too, because they're stuck. They have to either jump in the water or go to the blue to get into this next zone. Oh boy, Passion Fruit really pinched up here against the Knights. There's so many close altercations going on right now. I hear the shots in the distance. I just don't know where it's from yet. It's got to be between other members of Passion Fruit and the Knights. It's just got to be. And we got Steve-O here rocking himself a 6X on a DP28. I wish I was in NA. I would get better ping. Oh, and that's members of Notorious being taken down. Look at this. We got Notorious Gaming versus Notorious Elites. Clan on clan crimes here happening. Jay is super low. We got Bam way out in the open, or out in the water, doing some Michael Phelps stuff. But there's just too many fights going on elsewhere. Passion Fruit mixed in with Enigma's fan club. Enigma's fan club still a full squad. I withdraw my previous statement. Sheep 6 is down. Leaving it up to Zayo, DSK, and Spring. And we got 19 esports putting down some heat. We got Acer taking out Save Us from Blunt Trauma. And right now, I mean, there's no place you can go where you're not going to take rounds from somewhere. So it might be just the best is to keep your head down for a minute or two. Let some of this action cool down, because right now, if you're not in a compound, it's going to be very hard to if you give up your position, someone's going to shoot you from another angle.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Not Bam, the last remaining member for Notorious Gaming. He has got a member of Unknown Soldiers right on top of him. Remember, Unknown Soldiers was just a 2-person team last time we checked. Now they're down to 1 person, which is Dark Soul. However, Dark Soul is going to play it pretty safe right now. He wants these numbers to dwindle down. before he makes himself known. All right, Passion Fruit Salt trying to cook up a nade and is knocked from the side. Leaving it all up to Jay. Jay's gonna smoke his teammate, see if we can get a revive. Oh. Too many fights going off all at once. Burn and Silence Klein, the last one up, and he's putting some work down on 19 Esports. But then Xset Coops comes in from Aphelion with a nade to finish him off. What is going on? This is one of the most ridiculous first matches I've ever casted. So much action. And Spring is down. Zayo is the last remaining member for Enigma's fan club, and that is a finish on Enigma's fan club, wiped by Passion Fruit. Passion Fruit also doing work on the Knights simultaneously.
And the Blue, I think, is doing more work than anybody else. It's cutting all those guys down with their Passion Fruit and Knights while they're battling it out.
All right, Max from Aphelion getting Notorious Bam, and that was the last one up for his team. Dark Soul is eliminated. That's it for Unknown Soldiers. We are down to 3 teams picked for. We're down to Mizexis, Aphelion, and 19 Esports. All 3 Tier 1 teams. Oh, we got a spectator glitch happening here. And Xenox putting some fire down towards Aphelion.
Aphelion knowing that 19 is to their left, so they're being very careful. Coops and Sheesh, while Max is trying to get the intel on Team 6 and Slap is just staying back. Right now they're coming up with a plan on how they're going to deal with it, because they know they have two people to the left and an entire squad in front of them. I don't know how they're going to do that. Now, Team 6 is going to figure out, if they're going to have to get out of that zone. So really, right now, if you look at, none of the teams are really. There's some are in the zone. Yeah,
they're all hiding the edge
so
of it.
They have to kind of get in that zone. And of course, Azor and Xenox have to go up that hill.
Max taking out Mizex's Soul, leaving it up to Revenge 24 and Rage. And shots have been put down. I got to go God's Eye on this.
And she just knocks Azor, and Xenox is super low. Plus, I believe right on his kill. He gets finish off.
And that's a finish on 19
Esports. So well.
That's a finish on 19 Esports. Xset versus Mizexis in a 4v3 to end round 1. Max goes down, leaving it up to Slap, Sheesh, and Coops. So we got ourselves a 3v3 to end round 1. 2 Tier 1 professional teams going at it. Slap approaching the side with an M4. Gonna switch to a nade, it looks like. Sheesh with an M4 AK combo, and appropriately decides to pick the AK. Mizex is holding down these walls for dear life, but the zone just puts an end to that. They are no longer safe, and they have got to find a way to move. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. It's all up to Rage, and Rage alone.
Rage is getting crushed by that blue there.
Oh, and it's a finish.
They were able to actually just keep one guy back in the blue, and if he ever got out there, you have to run right into him. So excellent job.
Absolutely.
By Aphelion too. They had the guys up there putting pressure on him, but kept one guy back, who's back in the zone. That worst case scenario, they would have to run through that 7th to 8th zone, and knowing that they'd have no chance to survive that with him surviving that zone.
That's true. Now, guys, that leaves us with Aphelion taking first place with, count 'em up, 12 kills. Amazing job. Second place going to Mizexis with 7. 19 Esports is going to grab 3rd place, and they're going to do so with 9 kills. We got Unknown Soldiers claiming 4th place with 2. Passion Fruit in 5th with, 9 kills. We got Notorious, one of the Notorious teams, which is Jay, Sin, Zwu, Heartless, and Bam. They're going to take 6th place with 1 kill from Jay. We got Above Titans grabbing 7th place with 0. 8th place is going to belong to the Knights, and they're going to take it with 4 kills, 3 of which are from Bishop. We got Enigma's Fan Club taking 9th place with 1 kill from Zayo. Burn in Silence is going to claim 10th place, and they're going to do so with 4 kills. We got Blunt Trauma in 11th with 1 kill from Senpai. The Chosen are going to grab 12th place, and they're going to take that with 8 kills. 5 of those kills came from Sui Fang alone. The other notorious group, which is Zetox, Zetox, Z Ultra, Fids, and Tekka, and they're going to take it with 2 kills. Dior is going to claim 14th with 1 kill from Casper. Zero Remorse getting 15th with 0 kills, but it wouldn't have mattered if they had gotten kills because you need to be a team of at least 3 people with the same tag to get scored. Hitman Gaming, or Hitman Esports in 16th place with 0. Warthawks in 17th with 0. Helping Quit Addiction HQA in 18th with 4 kills, 3 of which are from Morning. Kefi gonna claim 19th with 0, and Mixed Mafia in 20th with 0. Alrighty guys, you know the drill. We are going to be back in about 10 to 12 minutes with round 2 of our 5-round scrim night. We might be coming at you mid-intermission with an interview with the winners of round 1, Aphelion. More on that potentially. We're going to have to find out. Thank you so much for the Twitch raid. I really appreciate you. Alrighty guys, please do stick around, and you got to keep these viewer numbers up, but we will be back, as I said, about 10 to 12 minutes. These are my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. Stick around guys, we'll be back soon. Mizexis now driving into the mix here. They got to worry about Above and Zero Remorse here.
Unknown Soldiers and Dior are engaged right above them.
Ooh, Rage goes down! I don't blame him.
I mean, I know Cena's pretty well. We talked to him, and he knows exactly what he can and cannot do, and he has a lot of experience. It's not going to be too big of an experience for him, but he's also realistic, knows exactly that he has to look for the situation.
Cooking up a nade, that's Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get Cross! Oof! Oof in the chat for Cross. Look at this spread out. Only one team is taking the entire southern half of zone, and that's the Aphelion. Hey, and that is a finish on Kefi right there. They are facing off. Hitman Life is taking shots at Sui Fang, has him down pretty low, but you still got to worry about DD there on the side. And they are throwing some nades. No connection there. And Life is down. 4. Let's see. And we're left here with a little bit of a spread. And that, what I always say, oh wait, I withdraw my previous statement. We got Dior pushing in hard. And we got DR down. Clap is down as well. Oh, Aya is the only one up now. Oh, but there's too much going on to stick into just this. Unknown Soldiers trying to take out Mental, and that Dark Soul does get him. Oh, that's actually Casper who gets him. Crimes here happening. Jay is super low. We got Bam way out in the open, or out in the water, doing some Michael Phelps stuff. But there's just too many fights going on elsewhere. Passion Fruit mixed in with Enigma's fan club. Enigma's fan club still a full squad. I withdraw my previous statement. Sheep 6 is down. He's got a member of Unknown Soldiers right on top of him. Remember, Unknown Soldiers was just a 2-person team last time we checked. Now they're down to 1 person, which is Dark Soul. However, Dark Soul is going to play it pretty safe right now. He wants these numbers to dwindle down before he makes himself known. Alright, Passion Fruit Salt trying to cook up a nade and is knocked from the side. Ooh. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh, getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. It's all up to Rage and Rage alone.
Rage is getting crushed by that blue dagger.
Oh, and it's a finish. Holding down these walls for dear life, but the zone just puts an end to that. They are no longer safe, and they have got to find a way to move. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh, getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. Oh. Too many fights going off all at once. Burnin' Silence Klein, the last one up, and he's putting some work down on 19 Esports. But then Xset Coops comes in from a lead to finish him off. What is going on? This is one of the most ridiculous first matches I've ever casted. So much action. And Spring is down. Zayo is the last remaining member for Enigma's fan club, and that is a finish on Enigma's fan club. And Life is downed, leaving it up to Cryo and Fire. And those two alone. And Cryo is being driven up on immediately here. Oh, he sees trouble. He's going to get in the vehicle and try to dip out. And he does not make it out successfully. And if you're going to have someone sub in for a big scrim, that's a good one to pick. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. And I want to give a shout out to Acer. Thank you very much for the raid. They're putting shots down on the burn sounds, but they're not quite connecting. But Toto, thanks so much for the winner. Alright, Acer is down. House over from Jay and Salt. Too many fights to go on at once. The Chosen still here in the mix with 19 esports. And we got Sui Fang throwing nades left and right. Now trying to get back, fall back a little bit to his or her teammates. And Sui Fang goes down. Down. I gotta go God's Eye on this.
And she just knocks Acer, and Phoenix is super low. Plus, that's right on his cover. This finish out.
And that's a finish on 19 esports.
So well.
That's a finish on 19 esports. Xset versus Mizexis in a 4v3 to end round 1. Max goes down.
They're gonna push right in. They know if there's damage. They know that they're down.
We got
Cosmos get in there.
And we got Keffy from Keffy. Keffy from Team Keffy right below them. 1 floor down. His teammate is cooking up a nade. That's Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get cross. Work down on 19 esports, but then Xset Coops comes in from Aphelion with a nade to finish him off. What is going on? This is one of the most ridiculous first matches I've ever casted. So much action. And Spring is down. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. And oh goodness. Yeah, if you want a shot at that $400 prize pool, there's only one way you're getting it.
Look right off the way, HQA just attacking all 4 of them, pushing it right away, knowing if there's 2 guys who don't have the numbers.
Yep, they know they got the numbers. Oh, and that's a takedown. Mizexis now driving into the mix here. They got to worry about above and zero remorse here.
It looks like Unknown Soldiers and DR are engaged while right above them.
Ooh, Rage goes down. I don't blame him.
That's it. I mean, I know Seabass pretty well. We talked to him. He knows exactly what he can and cannot do, and he has a lot of experience. It's not going to be too big of an experience for him, but he's also knows exactly he has to put himself in a situation.
Cooking up a nade, that's Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get cross. Oof. Oof in the chat for cross. Look at this spread out. Only one team is taking the entire southern half of zone, and that's Aphelion. Hey, and that is a finish on Keffy right there. They are facing off. Hitman Life is taking shots at Sweet Fang, has him down pretty low. But you still got to worry about Dee Dee there on the side. And they are throwing some nades. No connection there. And Life is down. 4. Let's see. And we're left here with a little bit of a spread, and that, what I always say, oh wait, I withdraw my previous statement. We got Dior pushing in hard, and we got DR down. Clap is down as well. Oh, Aya is the only one up now. Oh, but there's too much going on to stick into just this. Unknown Soldiers trying to take out Mental, and that Dark Soul does get him. Oh, that's actually Casper who gets him. Crimes here happening. Jay is super low. We got Bam way out in the open, or out in the water, doing some Michael Phelps stuff. But there's just too many fights going on elsewhere. Passion Fruit mixed in with Enigma's fan club. Enigma's fan club still a full squad. I withdraw my previous statement. Sheep 6 is down. It's got a member of Unknown Soldiers right on top of him. Remember, Unknown Soldiers was just a 2-person team last time we checked. Now they're down to 1 person, which is Dark Soul. However, Dark Soul is going to play it pretty safe right now. He wants these numbers to dwindle down before he makes himself known. All right, Passion Fruit Salt trying to cook up a nade and is knocked from the side. Move. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh, getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. It's all up to Rage and Rage alone.
Rage is getting crushed by that blue dagger.
Oh, and it's a finish. Holding down these walls for dear life, but the zone just puts an end to that. They are no longer safe, and they have got to find a way to move. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh, getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. Oh. Too many fights going off all at once. Burnin' Silence Klein, the last one up, and he's putting some work down on 19 Esports. But then Xset Coops comes in from a feed to finish him off. What is going on? This is one of the most ridiculous first matches I've ever casted. So much action. And Spring is down. Zayo is the last remaining member for Enigma's fan club, and that is a finish on Enigma's fan club. And Life is downed, leaving it up to Cryo and Fire. And those two alone. And Cryo is being driven up on immediately here. Oh, he sees trouble. He's going to get in the vehicle and try to dip out. And he does not make it out successfully. And if you're going to have someone sub in for a big scrim, that's a good one to pick. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. I want to give a shout out to Acer. Thank you very much for the raid. They're putting shots down on the Burn Silence, but they're not quite connecting. Matoto, thanks so much for the winner. Alright, Acer is down. House over from Jay and Salt. Too many fights to go on at once. The Chosen still here in the mix with 19 Esports. And we got Sui Fang throwing nades left and right. Now trying to get back, fall back a little bit to his or her teammates. And Sui Fang goes down. Down. I gotta go God's Eye on this.
And she just dodged Acer and Phoenix is super low. Right on his left, he's finished off.
And that's a finish on 19 Esports.
So well.
That's a finish on 19 Esports. Xset versus Mizexis in a 4v3 to end round 1. Max goes down.
They're going to push right in. They know that there's damage. They know that they're down.
We got
Cosmos get in there.
And we got Keffy from Keffy. Keffy from Team Keffy right below them. 1 floor down. His teammate is cooking up a nade. That's Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get crossed. Work down on 19 Esports, but then Xset Coops comes in from a Philion with a nade to finish him off. What is going on? This is one of the most ridiculous first matches I've ever casted. So much action. And Spring is down. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. Oh, goodness.
They're going to go at it.
Yeah, if you want a shot at that $400 prize pool, there's only one way you're getting it.
Look right up the way HQA just attacking all 4 of them, pushing in right away, knowing that there's only 2 guys in the door. They have the numbers.
Yep, they know they got the numbers. Oh, and that's a takedown. Mizexis now driving into the mix here. They got to worry about above and 0 remorse here.
It looks like Unknown Soldiers and you're engaged while right above them.
Ooh, Rage goes down. name him? You hear, Pickford?
I know. I see that's pretty well. We talked
Yes, sir.
All right. We got a full lobby now. Everyone's here.
Excellent.
I said this hard start was at 52, I think. Let me double check. Oh, nope. Hard start's at 51. Let's get it going. Cosmo. And Cosmo's nade does get cross. Oof. Oof in the chat for cross. Look at this spread out. Only one team is taking the entire southern half of zone, and that's a Philion. Hey, and that is a finish on Kefi right there. They are facing off. Hitman Life is taking shots. Sweet Fang has him down pretty low. But you still got to worry about DD there on the side. And they are throwing some nades. No connection. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back, and happy to have you here for round 2 of my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. We have got a lot more action left to go. Huge shout out to Philion for an amazing performance for round 1, but we still got 4 more matches to go. So we're going to be kicking off round 2 as a Miramar. What exactly does the Miramar map entail? Well, it's the largest map that we have in the game, so right away you know the odds of 2 teams landing next to each other, it's just going to be a little bit slimmer. It's also the most open map that we have in the game, meaning that the odds of you being sniped from 300 meters away is just exponentially higher than it is on any other map. And the third and final thing I want to say about Miramar is that this map is so large that it finds itself entirely reliant upon the flight path to determine what sort of early game we are going to get. Oh, why is everyone saying that? Okay, so anyways, guys, we can see that the participants are left with a very ideal flight path here. Tons and tons of potential drop spots available to them. Puerto Paricio, Leones, Pecado, just too many to actually get into. So with that being said, I'm just going to focus on what teams are going where. We see Blunt Trauma Esports getting a very early jump. They are alongside members of Notorious Gaming and Hitman heading westbound towards the Chumacera area. Oops. Ooh, oh, looks like Los Leones is going to be contested between potentially 19 Esports and Get In, or pardon me, not Get In, Enigma's Fan Club and Knights. However, it looks like Enigma's Fan Club and 19E are going to keep moving on westbound, leaving Leones only to be occupied by the Knights. And this is that reverse psychology thing I always talk about. No one wants to go to these hotspots out of fear that too many teams will go there, so it ends up being no one goes there or one team. And so, good on you to the Knights for having the guts to risk it. Alright, we see Kefi heading westbound as well, alongside Mix Mafia, looking like they're going to compete for a power plant. We got Dior and Passion Fruit heading eastbound, going towards the Cruz de Valle area. We see Unknown Soldiers is actually going to join up with the Knights here. We see, who is that from the Knights that's in trouble? It could be Chico, being surrounded on 2 different sides by Snowback and Wolfie. I'm going to switch over to Chico. He's already equipped with a shotgun Winchester combo. Alright, Chico trying to rotate a little bit more. Ooh, he finds himself a DBS. That's going to be a much more handy shotgun to have. But being able to hold 14 rounds is a huge help. Sam L taken down by members of Enigma's Fan Club, and the favor is quickly returned. Let's go see about it. Okay, they are away from the rest of Enigma's Fan Club, so I am going to go back to the task at hand here with Chico. Spectate me, my first ever tier 1. Wait, Goofy, you're in this?
And I really want to see those teams that did very, very well in match 1, how they correspond in the second match of Miramar. I always say that I don't really make a judgment on who's doing well the scrim until I see a one match in Ingal, one match in Miramar. Those
Absolutely.
are two of the main maps, and they're so different that you really have to be good at both of them. Man,
Two completely different tactics.
The teams that did well in the first match didn't deserve it, but I want to see a dude be successful 2 straight matches in a row.
Passion Fruit and
seeing
Dior.
The rise.
That's a takedown on Bleach by the boys in Passion Fruit. But yeah, I completely agree with you. Just because you can excel in Erangel, if you leave Miramar unpracticed, you're dealing with a whole different beast. A whole different beast, which requires not only different guns, but a different set of skills too. You need to be aware of not just your immediate surroundings, but your distant surroundings as well. All right,
you have to have your rotation so well played out, because although it's not like Erangel, we can just drive over any grassy field. You have to know you have to use roads. You can't just drive through a mountain. You have to have very specific rotation routes planned out beforehand before you even move on this map.
So apparently codes were leaked. And guys, I don't see that. I think maybe Goofy might be messing with me. Oh, 19 Esports up in the mix now against members of Enigma's fan club. Oh, Xenox rocking himself a VSS. Now, I love the VSS. However, I feel like this is the worst map to have it on. Just because that 4X on it and the bullet drop really can't go that far. And this is just a large, large map.
I'm not a huge fan of choosing unless you're at the very, very top, because if you choose at the lower levels, you're at such a disadvantage to the team that takes the top. 19 is up there. They have the better spot, while Enigma is in that lower position.
Yeah.
So 19's gonna be able to have a little bit of an ability to push up. But now Xenon is pushing right up onto Carnage right now.
Yeah, I got eyes on
past him to going over to Samuel.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is going off. Xenox is low. Needs to get a heal off, but has nothing. No meds. And he is taken down from the side by Zayo. Yeah. And he is looking like he's probably going to be thirsted as well, unfortunately for him. And he is eliminated by Zayo. Carnage taken down from the side by Zayo as well. Zayo's definitely found his element. Acer and Sam remain. Oh, Acer getting the knock and thirst on Zayo. Nicely done. Switching over to his UMP as DSK what's-his-name heads up to join him in a fight. Hey, nice takedown with that on.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Everyone likes to hate on the ump.
No shame getting done in by Ace right there now.
Everyone likes to hate on the ump, but that is coincidentally probably my strongest weapon in the game. My strongest. I'm most comfortable with it. That and the AK. Oh, Fid's taking out the Chosen AZ. Let's go see about that. It's Team 14, and they are up in the mix here right now with Burn and Silence and multiple members of Notorious Elites. AZ is eliminated. Edie is down. Lanlan trying to return the favor. Oh, Sui Fang taken down as well. Lanlan's the last hope. And that throwable could be the end for Lanlan, is it? No, that's a molly. Just a little bit too far. Lanlan has been eliminated. Good job to the Notorious Elites.
I've noticed the team currently keeping first place of respects. They are currently dead center by graveyard, not having to do anything, just hanging out in there, letting these other teams battle out, knowing that the kills will be there at the end.
Yeah.
Right now, they're dead center in the circle, just collecting loot, keeping their utilities high. Hopefully, if They have a crate coming down pretty much close to them. People will be able to get to that. But right now, they're not risking anything. Just staying dead center and not rotating for no reason.
And if there was ever a map to have patience on, it is this one. These numbers are going to dwindle down slowly due to the sheer size of the map. So your best bet is to exercise patience and just have faith in the process that the opportunities will present themselves to you.
Yeah, they know that by the time this is over, they're going to have plenty of opportunities for double-digit kills. But they don't have to take that risk right now.
Absolutely.
They can let some of these other teams do their damage to each other. Then just wait and wait and wait. And then by the time it gets to that 5th and 6th zone, there'll be 20 to 30 people left, and they can really go off and get their double-digit kills if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to go back to this task at hand here with members of Mezexis and, and Kefi. We got Skur, a nice little elevated position. And these are the guys who we're going to be interviewing after this match. We're going to be interviewing Soul, Skur, and Killer from Mezexis. Ooh, Alucard from the Knights taking out Blunt Trauma, the Sabus. And he is having a much stronger game this go around. Alright. I am going to go divert my attention over to the Warthawks momentarily. They seem to be doing work on somebody. Oh, the Knights, they've taken out Russell. He's been driven over. And they've got more members of the Knights to worry about, not to mention Blunt Trauma Esports, who's right here in the mix with the Knights as we speak. I got eyes on Dare. Sabus has been revived. It's up to him, Dare, and say sorry. Say sorry. Oh, Chico taking out Demon X and quickly thirsting. Sasori is taken down as well. It's up to Sabus and Dare. Here he goes. Sabus with the shots on Bishop, and it's a quick takedown. And then Sabus is taken down himself. Dare's the last hope. And that's a great takedown.
Whoa, can Dare do this? This would be huge for Blunt Trauma if they could take out Knights.
If we can do a squad wipe on the Knights, and even if all your teammates are dead, but even if you get this, we're not going to forget. Keep in mind, guys, we have 7 Tier 1 professional teams in this competition. Oh. Alucard from the Knights. Not too far off from Warthawks, but not too close that I think we need to be tuned in. So I'm going to go back to Mezexis versus Kefi. Skur still putting some Overwatch shots down. He's with a single tap on the Scar L, trying to get Kefi himself, but not really finding a lot of connections. And other than that, we're left with a bit of a spread, and that is 100% to be expected, Pickford, especially on large maps like this, the largest map that we have. But you know what I always say is that a more passive early game always directly translates to a more action-packed and climactic mid or end game. So it's worth the trade.
With the circle being pretty routine, a lot of teams are already going to be in the zone. They're not going to be able to move it as if you had a huge push to the left, right, north, or south. So there are going to be less teams that have to rotate into the zone, and therefore they can kind of stay put, hold down their little compounds, and wait until they have to move. Like we see with a lot of the teams right now, Burning Silence and Zero Remorse, and a lot of teams now have Notorious to have themselves in the spot, and they're just holding it down, waiting until the zone causes them to make a decision.
And Pickford, look at this. Look at the map. We have basically the entirety of the map occupying the bottom left quarter of the zone.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting. That 3/4 of the map are left unoccupied. That's good for us, for a small map. Oh, wait. Sorry about that, Cash. Thanks for letting me know about the machine sound. That's my fan. I had it actually apparently touching the microphone. I didn't realize. Okay, Revenge from Ezex is all up in the mix with Above Titans. If I was him, I wouldn't be trying to engage just yet. Just because your teammates are a little bit of a ways away. And that's probably on Revenge more so than them. And by the way, guys, if you have any preferences as to who we actually tune into, if you're going to be nice enough to tune into my stream and support me, I will be nice enough to tune into the people you're actually here to see. All you have to do is ask.
Killer is pushing right into Above.
All right, I'm watching.
Oh,
he sure is, and he is taken down.
Pretty far away.
Yeah, that was a very risky push right there by Killer. We'll be sure to remember to ask him about that in the interview. You probably won't want to answer that, but... Unruly, how you doing, bud? Got lots of typing going on in my chat feed. Oh, Burn in Silence, Xiao Senpai just got himself a kill on a member of Zero Remorse.
You know, this is going to be the first new zone that a lot of people have to push into this, especially in that southwest corner. We have multiple teams, at least 5-6 teams down there, are going to push into that San Martin area. That's what we're going to have a nice little jam up and probably some knocks just from rotation.
Yeah, I gotta go tune on my stream because they're saying this fan is pretty bad. I gotta make sure that it's fixed. All right, we got 24 from Ezex is putting shots down. Hold on.
The fan, I had it actually apparently touching the microphone. I didn't realize.
I just fixed it. All right, I'm gonna get eyes on 19 Esports. They're up against HQA right here and now. And Acer from 19E is the closest by far to HQA. He's got members right on him. And then I zoom in and see he's got a little bit more space. Kawang taking out Jay from Notorious. That's definitely going to get Acer's attention. And Kawang getting the thirst. Nicely done. That'll be HQA's first kill. All right, HQA putting shots down onto 19 Esports in the distance. We see Cross here equipped with a 6.6 on an M4, as well as a AK-47. Oh wait, that's not an AK-47, is it? Let me see here if I can actually get a view on him. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to get a view on him. He's moving around. Whatever, it's probably a 7.6 gun. AK or an M7, which don't even look at all alike, but I didn't get a good look. Maybe an AK, M7, or a sickle.
Out of there.
Say what? Oh, Hitman.
Both 19 and Keffi were able to rotate out of that issue by going counterclockwise into the zone to get us away from HQA and Hitman.
Yeah, and we got Kawang retreating, trying to get a little bit further away from Hitman. Hitman putting the fire down. Kawang is in a bit of a pickle here with his team, not able to get up the hill, on vehicle at least. He's got 1 first aid and 5 bandies. Alright. they got a little bit more space now.
Raiding RedEyes was a very
Yo,
sexy thing to do.
Squidge, thanks for the raid, bro. For those of you who are not aware who Squidge Gaming is, he is a fellow wildcard streamer. And if you support me, please support my friends. Click on his profile and give him a follow as well. Alright, we got Warthawks and Aphelion about to square off potentially. However, Aphelion still zoomed in on Passion Fruit for some reason. And we got Mad from Warhawks with a 3x on a Mini 14, putting shots down onto Hitman. Ooh, not Z Ultra getting above Mental. Carnage getting out Kwang from HQA, leaving it up to Lewis, Cross, and Morning. And they are all a ways away. Oh, Revenge from Mezexis is downed. You still here, buddy? Might have lost. Oh, there it is.
Where they lost 2 of their 3, but Carnage is still up. He's the only one left for 19E.
Oh, is he? Really? Oh, goodness. I gotta switch over to that. Yeah, you're right.
They're
I
knee-deep
didn't
in
even
with
notice. And
HQA.
he's, yeah, I wasn't even tuned into the right thing. Good call. All right, Carnage dropping at the perfect time, but look at that jump shot from Cross.
There they go.
And Morning for the finish. Good job to HQA.
Now remember, HQA, they got knocked out really early in the first match, so it was a huge victory for them to get 19E out there and to stay alive.
All right, I got Mezexis down to 24 in Skur, and they are putting shots down to above, and 24 is downed. Skur gonna try to rotate. No, not looking good. Not looking good at all. He's got Z Ultra behind him, and he is eliminated by Burn and Silence Klein in the distance. And look, Notorious Elites putting some distance shots northbound, way northbound onto above Titans. Ooh, Cryo getting the thirst on HQA. Lewis is the last remaining member for him. And he's got to heal up and fast. All right, Xset Coops going after Hitman. Xset is filling, Coops is filling in for a different team. I believe it's Aphelion. Yep. And we got a couple things brewing here, guys. We got members of Aphelion, Warthawks, and Notorious Gaming all squaring off down here in this lower southwestern portion of the zone. That's the closest thing to a fight that we have right now, so that's what I'm going to stay tuned into. By the way, guys, if you haven't yet, I also stream on multiple platforms, YouTube being one of them. If you haven't yet, please do click on my YouTube link and give me a subscribe as well. Here is the link for such a page. Alright, Coops with a 3x M4.
Thank you for subscribing to RedEyes.
Hey, thanks for gifting the sub, Natalie. Alright, I gotta see about this. Unknown Soldiers squaring off up against Mixed Mafia, and Mixed Mafia hasn't had any screen time yet. So I'm gonna tune into them. They got Neo down. It's down to Aldo, Trasher, and Psyche. Ooh, Trasher with some nades.
Mixed Mafia got knocked out very early in the first match, and they've been able to keep themselves out of trouble in the second match until right now, hitting the zone over and over again.
Boy, so many shots going down in the distance. I gotta see about Warthawks putting shots down to Aphelion and Notorious as well. Ooh, goodness gracious. Coops getting bam. Warthawks is not really engaging much here for being this close, so I'm going to switch away from them. And Unknown Soldiers is going off against Mixed Mafia as we speak here. Soul is in trouble. Yep, I knew that Molly was good. It gets him, and that's a takedown. Nice work by Trasher. So Philion has 2 kills so far, both of which are from Coops. Max trying to get eyes on Neo with an 8x Car 98 combo. We see Zero Remorse going after Burn in Silence as well. And Max trying to throw a nade. Oh, but he's taken down from the rooftop. Sheesh, getting a nade on Slowy. And he's got himself a 249 to thirst him with, and he does so. He's going to try to stick this revive, leaving it up to Coops and Slap to do Overwatch and Protection. So Unknown Soldiers down to just Simple and Snowback here. They're occupying a BRDM here. Snowback is not. But back to Aphelion. There's just too much going on here. All these fights at once. Goodness gracious. Mixed Mafia pushing in to the confrontation between Passion Fruit and Unknown Soldiers. And, oh, Passion Fruit just lost a member. Steve-O's the last hope. Jay is knocked.
Immense Bishop is literally holding on to their chances all by himself, getting multiple knocks and then compelling an attack on him from point-blank range.
Yeah. Coops has an amazing position here on top of the roof, and he gives it up to go push forward a little bit. Try to get eyes on Trasher, and he does. That's a quick takedown on Trasher, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no. Don't do that to me, computer. I don't want to see any bad KB per second.
Look at that. Look what we talked about. Aphelion, they weren't doing anything early. They were just holding close, and as soon as these teams started to rotate again, they got to work. They already have 12 team kills.
Who? Oh, wow. Goodness gracious.
For the first 5 zones. Other than the last 2 zones, they've just been going off on every team rotating in.
Wow. Yeah, boy, they sure are. And they are the only full squad left up against nothing but solos. Guys, we're down to 4 teams. Aphelion, Passion Fruit, Knights, and Unknown Soldiers. And it's a 4v1v1v1 to end round 2. And keep in mind, Aphelion are the winners of round 1. They win 2 games back-to-back is going to be quite an upset.
Wow.
All right.
They could have played that better. Look, we said they didn't do anything for what? About 4 zones. And as soon as they had to turn it on, when people rotated it, they turned it on and ended up with 14 kills. Wow.
Yeah. 1 second. All right. So, guys, round 2 also is going to go to the boys in Aphelion with 14 kills. Count them up. Goodness gracious. Half of those kills go to Coops alone. Great work by Aphelion. Unknown Soldier is going to claim 2nd place, but with only 1 kill, and that kill came from Simple. The Knights are going to grab 3rd with 6 kills, 4 of which are from Bishop. Passion Fruit in 4th with 5. Mixed Mafia is going to be coming up in 5th place with 1 kill, and that's going to be from Trasher. We got Notorious, it's either Elite or Notorious Gaming, one of them, coming in 6th place with 0. Zero Remorse in 7th with 1 kill from Sizzles. We've got 8 going to Warthawks with 4. The other Notorious, which is Z Ultra, Ztox, Fids, and Tekka, they're going to take 9th place with, oh goodness gracious, 16 kills. That is impressive. Burn and Silence in 10th place with 5. We got Above Titans grabbing 11th with 1 kill from Mental. Kefi is going to grab 12th with 1 kill from Kefi himself. HQA in 13th with 4. We got Enigma's Fan Club in 14th with 1 kill from Zayo. Hitman in 15th place with 2 kills from Cryo. Mizexis in 16th with 0. 19 Esports in 17th with 3. Blunt Trauma Esports in 18th with 1 kill from Dare. The Chosen in 19th with 0. And last place, 20th, goes to Dior with 1 kill from Speedy. Alrighty guys, please do be patient, stick around. We're going to be back in about 10 to 12 minutes, but we do have a treat coming up for you right now. During this intermission, we're going to be having an interview with the boys in Muzexis, I believe. So please do stick around during the intermission and keep these view counts up. These are my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. Stick around guys, we'll be back soon. Muzexis now driving into the mix. And by the way, guys, if you have any preferences as to who we actually tune into, if you're going to be nice enough to tune into my stream and support me, I will be nice enough to tune into the people you're actually here to see. All you have to do is ask.
Killer is pushing right into above.
Alright, I'm watching.
Oh,
he sure is, and he is taking the Hey, Pickford, if you can go ahead and start the call with the Muzexis boys, if you know who they are. If not, I can send it to you, but...
Yeah, I don't have their,
okay. Yeah, no worries. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Yeah, just give me a minute. They're in the channel, I think, but one sec. Ooh, Rage goes down! I'm upset.
There you go. Wow.
Alright.
Played that better.
Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. And oh goodness, holding down these walls for dear life, but the zone just puts an end to that. They are no longer safe, and they have got to find a way to move. And that's a bad nade from his own teammate. Sheesh, getting revenge. Oh, and 24 is down. Look at that jump shot from across.
There they go.
And Mourning for the finish. Good job to HQA.
No, remember, HQA, they got knocked out really early in the first match, so it was a huge victory for them to get 19 out there and stay alive.
Alright, I got Muzexis down to 24 in Skur, and they are putting shots down into above, and 24 is down. House over from Jay and Salt. Too many fights to go on at once. The Chosen still here in the mix with 19 esports. And we got Sui Fang throwing nades left and right. Now trying to get back, ball back a little bit to his or her teammates. And Sui Fang goes down. He's got a member of Unknown Soldiers right on top of him. Remember, Unknown Soldiers was just a 2-person team last time we checked. Now they're down to 1 person, which is Dark Soul. However, Dark Soul is going to play it pretty safe right now. He wants these numbers to dwindle down before he makes himself known. Alright, Passion Fruit Salt trying to cook up a nade and is knocked from the side.
Right now.
Yeah, I got eyes on him.
Past him. It's going over to Samuel.
Oh yeah, you're right, this is going off. Xenox is low, needs to get a heal off, but has nothing. No meds, and he is taken down from the side by Zayo. And if you're gonna have someone sub in for a big scrim, that's a good one to pick. Oh, here we go. Switching back to Unknown Soldiers as they square off against Passion Fruit. And Passion Fruit already with 4 kills. They get a knock on Wolfie right there and then. Onto above, and 24 is downed. Skur gonna try to rotate. No, not looking good. Not looking good at all. He's got Z Ultra behind him, and he is eliminated by Burn and Silence Klein in the distance. Yeah, if you want a shot at that $400 prize pool, there's only one way you're getting it.
Look right off the way, HQA just attacking all 4 of them, pushing it right away, knowing that there's only 2 guys that don't have the numbers.
Yep, they know they got the numbers. Oh, and that's a takedown. You hear, Pickford? I don't blame him.
That's it. I know. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hang up and call you on the other room thing with the private room thing, and I'm hopefully Skur and Soul and Killer will join on it. So. Oh, and I'll send you. They're facing off. Hitman Life is taking shots at Sui Fang, has him down pretty low, but you still got to worry about Didi there on the side, and they are throwing some nades. No connection there. And Life is down. Crimes here happening. Jay is super low. We got Bam way out in the open, or out in the water, doing some Michael Phelps stuff. but there's just too many fights going on elsewhere. Passion Fruit mixed in with Enigma's fan club. Enigma's fan club still a full squad. I withdraw my previous statement. Sheep 6 is down. He's been revived. It's up to him, Dare, and say sorry. Say sorry. Oh, Chico taking out Demon X and quickly thirsting. Sasori is taken down as well. It's up to Sabus and Dare. Here he goes, Sabus with the shots on Bishop, and it's a quick takedown.
Hello.
Who am I speaking with? Engaging much here.
This is Skur.
Hey, Skur, how you doing, buddy? Pickford, have you
Good, and
picked?
you?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Pickford, you picked up?
As we speak.
Yeah,
I am here,
Soul
sir.
is in trouble. All right. So, guys, we are speaking
I knew that
with
Molly was good.
the
It gets up, and
Zexus
that's a
crew. We got
takedown. Nice work by
Skur,
Trasher.
Soul, and Killer here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Pickford, I'm going to let you take over for just a minute. I got to step away.
And we got Kefi from
Not a
Kefi.
problem. So, gentlemen, first of
Kefi
all,
from Team
thank you very
Kefi.
much for both
Right
participating in the
below them.
event
One
and for
floor
giving us
down.
a few minutes of your time.
His
You
teammate
guys
is
got a
cooking
lot
up
of
a
things
nade
going
against
on.
Cosmo. And Cosmo's
But
nade does get crossed.
A lot of the fans,
Cooking up a
a lot
nade
of
against
the
Cosmo.
who watched
And Cosmo's nade does get crossed.
hear one team
Oof.
and actually to hear what you guys have to say. So, first thing I always ask every team that we interview is, how did you go from some guy who playing a video game to getting into PUBG Mobile to being at this level you're at right now?
So for me, I wasn't really in a competitive thing before I started competitive. It was my friend who started telling me about competitive. You should join. I used to be good at classics and stuff. My friend used to like motivate me and stuff. He was like, "Yo, you're a good player. You should like start playing competitive." He started motivating me, and then I started from tier 2s. Then I got picked up from a tier 1 team, and then after, yeah, I just started playing competitive, I guess.
But about you, Skur?
Well, I started playing off just the game for fun. Didn't realize there was a comp scene for this game, so might as well check it out. So I started playing comp. I've been playing this game since this game came out, so I started playing comp around season 3. I started off, I won my first tournament during season 3, and then took off for ESO. I never had a bigger performance till I played a team called BKS, Best Kept Secret with Coops, made it into ESO season 5 finalist, and from now on I kept playing, and then I just got picked up by a T1 team as well.
Wow. How about you, Soul? No? You go right ahead.
Yeah, she's here.
Her mic is glitched
No,
out, I
well, that's
think.
fine. That's right. That happens. So I guess the next
Yeah.
question is that a lot of the players, we've all gone, we've played classics. We did very well in classics, and then we go into that competitive level. Some players, they kind of peter out at like a tier 3 team, a tier 2 team. You guys go all the way up to tier 1, and then up to the very, very pinnacle of PUBG Mobile. And so I guess, how long did it take before each guys realized that not only were you guys good, you guys were like top 1% good. Even though the guys that were in comp, you guys were even like the best of that.
Go, Skur.
I'm sorry, can you maybe repeat that again?
Because I mean, all of us we kind of rotate. We go from classics, we get into competitive. Some of us do very well, some of us not as well. We kind of like get around that tier 2 level, and then we kind of like level out and into our skill sets. You guys kept on going all the way up to tier 1. How long of a game before you guys realized that not only were you very good at classics, but then you realized that you were you were one of like the top 1% of all PUBG players? Like you were that good. You're at that top, tippity peak of the mountain in regards to quality players. Did that come to you when did you kind of realize that in your own, holy jeez, I'm really, really, I'm like one of the best in North America and the world at this game?
Well, I have never come to realize that. I just came to the T1 team comp scene I don't take myself considerably the best player in T1, around in T1. I don't have like experience like other players, so for me, I have never realized to come like for that question to come along.
Really? All right. And how about you, Skirt?
I'm sorry.
So, you asked me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say that I realized as the best player, but I'm just gonna say that I'm around them. Like I could say that, right? I'm like around those like good players. I'm gonna say they're not best. So I think I started realizing. I think it was like during PMPO, cause that's where I started getting more experience and stuff. So after PMPO, I kind of getting more like I'd be like yo, cause I got some more experience after PMPO, so I started realizing. So yeah, I think I kind of know what I'm doing and so that's what I realized. Like, I am a good player.
You guys have played every level. You played from the classics to competitive to the very highest levels of PUBG. Now, if I'm an up and coming player, and I'm having some success, what is one of the the biggest difference that you see when you play? Say you're playing in a tier 2, tier 3, or just classics versus a tier 1. What is the biggest difference between, like I say, when you go in against a tier 1 player versus a lore player that you can tell right, or you can tell immediately if how good this player is?
You can say that's fair.
Oh well. To come to realize that since we all have our own differences with experience and practicing and dedication with the game, so when it comes to tier 2 and tier and with lower tiers, since for us playing in a bigger league, I don't know, it seems fairly easy to us. Like it doesn't, like, you know how these teams like trying to work their way up, they don't have the experience that we don't have. Like I believe it's like hard, it's easier to like try to predict their plays, and I mean it's easier in T1 as well because how we study and do VOD reviews, but for T2 and Tier 3 they don't have the experience to realize that they can do this and do that. So
now and one thing that always I find to be very funny about when people first get into competitive gameplay is that everybody's a cheater. Because the players are so good that they can't accept that maybe they're just getting beat by better players. But it's always going to be hacks and cheats. But when you guys I've seen you guys play in here. You guys have some pinpoint accuracy from distance, both up close and from range. What are some of the tools? How did you hone yourself from to get that 6x on the DP, hitting rounds 300 meters on a moving vehicle? What are some of the techniques that you can say that this is what I did to get that good? This is what if you're up and good player, this is what you can do also.
Yeah, teach me.
Yeah, teach me, please. I need help, please. I'm not very good.
Yeah, but this isn't even about the interview anymore.
To be honest, I think just to get your aim and everything perfect, you should like at least the thing you could do is like go to training mode and try everything. That's the only thing.
I was afraid you guys were going to say that. That's what everyone says, but I'm so tired of training mode. It's so.
Well, one thing that I've heard every team I talk to is it's not a miracle. So like a magic fairy didn't come down and bop you on the head and give you a gift. You see, they talked about video review. They talked about training mode. They talked about playing hundreds of matches with each other, so you get that, so you know exactly what you're doing. I don't think every team I've ever talked to who has had that tier 1 success, it's all about putting the time and hours and effort in to get good.
Yeah, it's all about training.
Oh, yeah. Boys, I'm gonna leave. Are you guys all in the rooms? Just want to make sure.
I am not.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Make sure because of course then RedEyes is gonna fire me for the chat.
No, not at all, guys.
Not letting you guys in the room.
Don't you worry, I'm not starting without you.
For a month straight with all these questions.
Thank you guys so much for letting us do this. I know it's a lot of pressure, kind of in between matches, so I appreciate you guys letting us do this.
No problem. Thank you for calling us all.
And
thanks so much.
No worries.
Good luck for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and good luck to you guys, and we'll wait for you guys to get in the room. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much.
GG's.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye. You too.
I'll tell you, Red, I trust my team all the time. When they get knocked out of a tournament or whatever, and they're all saying, "Oh, this guy's it's hacks."
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cheating." And I'm saying, "No, it's not. It's just they're better."
Yeah.
That can be very hard to describe. This.
It's hard to wrap
How do you
around,
get better? And it's practice and review, VOD review. You know, they know where every team, when they go into a tournament, they know where every team's going to drop. Every team, they know where every team's going to drop. That's why you always see in these pro tournaments that the teams all drop in different areas, because they know exactly where every single person's going to drop, and they don't jump there.
That's very true. Very true.
And you know, and then that's why sometimes when you always hear that about, you know, sometimes a tier 1 team will come in and play in a tier 2, and they might have not as much success because the tier 2 teams or tier 3 teams might not act in a way that is expected. You know, it's like they might do something that, you know, you see a lot about, like, you know, they're fighting in the blue, like not caring if they die or not, just fighting in the blue in the 5th zone. You know, where a lot of other teams are going to disengage and rotate away from there so they can, you know, stay longer and stuff like that. But each one of these guys, you know, they played well. They started out just like we did. I did. Playing classics. Somebody got them into competitive, and then they just they were well. I mean, they have a natural ability. Obviously, they're not all bums. And then, but then you hear every one of them. They're all talking about the time and the VOD review, the you know, talking, playing together, and it's just time and a lot of time and a lot of effort. If you want to get to that top, if you want to get to the top of the mountain, in that rare air, you got to put the time and effort in.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, baby. Oh, I got to kick someone from above. He's level 1. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me make sure people are all satisfied. 1 minute, please, says Steve-O. That was 4 minutes ago. Alright. We were supposed to start 2 minutes ago, so I feel like I've waited long enough, but I just
you can blame it on me.
No.
I get so.
You did great, dude. I don't mind that at all. It's more because I had to kick someone from above, and now they have just 2 people, and I'm curious if they wanted to get someone in there. But if not, I'm about to start. Oh, wow, 4 minutes ago. We're starting now.
I've been talking to Seabass from BTE, well, good friend of mine, a team that's kind of at that misfire level, and, you know, just winning that the wheel and being able to get in here and play and just experience this. I mean, he's having a great time. His team's having a great time, and I'm a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm happy to have them here, and hopefully we'll get to have misfire in one of them soon.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to have a lot of those roles. That's probably our best chance. No, just kidding. We're gonna keep trying, and we're gonna play, and you know, whatever there is, these events. Like I said, there's so many PUBG Mobile events in the same run-of-the-mill tournaments. That's fine if you're into that, but it takes a little discussion to make something unique.
Absolutely.
And especially now, going into 19 seasons.
Yeah.
So you're still able to make something fresh and unique, which is kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, man. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Happy to have you here for round 3 of my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. We are going to be kicking round 3 off as a Sandhawk. Now, the first 2 matches have both gone to Aphelion, but that does not mean anything yet. This is still up in the air, you know? It's still anyone's match. So, what exactly does a Sandhawk map entail? Basically the exact opposite of our last map. Whereas Miramar was the largest map that we deal with, this is our smallest map in the game. Technically, Livik and Karakin are smaller, but we don't mess with those in scrims. So this is our smallest map, meaning that the odds of 2 teams landing next to each other is just going to be automatically higher. But this is also our most condensed map, most lush in vegetation, meaning that there is more cover to take, more grass to hide inside, and trees and boulders to hide behind. So you need to be alert for a higher than average number of snakes. And the last thing I want to say about Sandhawk is that this map is so small that you can get anywhere you want just by deploying your chute early enough. The flight path really doesn't matter. So with that being said, look at this spread. Goodness, everyone's kind of spread out perfectly here. Pine Ann going to be competed here between potentially between the Knights and members of Notorious Gaming.
I'm worried about this RNG. Because this map is laid out. As soon as you land, if you don't land first, it's a better weapon.
Yeah,
you know,
it's bad news bears
top
for you.
tier 1 teams, you get knocked out early, especially if it's Aphelion, they get knocked out early. is going to set the whole scoring system on its head.
Absolutely. Oh, look, we got Enigma's Fan Club Team 4 landing at Hot 10 with Burn in Silence. Kick the mic. DJ, cut the beat. And Spring trying to put shots down to BT, or not BTE, yes, pardon me, Burn in Silence before they touch down, but not successful. Oh, it looks like Unknown Soldiers and Mezexis are pretty close by one another as well. Mezexis is going to try to fall away.
Wait, if I see it right, are you at 124 viewers?
Yes, you are seeing correctly. Look,
Wow.
we got HQA up against members of The Chosen right here, and HQA has Cross and Kwang down. It's up to Luis, and Luis alone. He's the last remaining member for HQA already. Can he get a revive on Kwang? He needs to. He's got some space, so I'm thinking he might have knocked one of them and bought his teammates some time here. Oh, Blunt Trauma Esports Dare going in. Oh, look at Kwang. He is up, but with 5 bandages and still taking shots at Didi. Didi is just as low on health. Oh, here we go. Kwang with the knock on AZ with no health. And then he goes down. Kwang goes down so by Landland, and so does Sooty Fang. Lewis is the last remaining hope now for H2A again, and that is a quick takedown with a DDS. Goodness gracious. Look here, we got, Notorious Gaming up in the mix with Zero Remorse now, as well as members of the Knights very close by. And, oh, I have to go back to Unknown Soldiers versus Mezexis. I have to, they're too close to ignore. And that's a takedown. So now, back to Enigma's Fan Club and Burn in Silence, potentially, or should we stay at Mezexis versus Unknown Soldiers? All right, I am going to go check out Zero Remorse here. They are a full team this go-around, so they will be scored from here on out. Actually, from last match on out. All right, we got Psycho, Sizzle, Striker, and Nezha. Alright, a couple shots being put down here. Oh, look at this position that Notorious Gaming is in. Not a comfortable one at all. Hey! That's a takedown right there. They're trading us, and that's a nice takedown. Bam is eliminated right then and there by Chico from the Knights, coming in with a perfect, beautiful third party. Beautiful third party by the Knights. Alright, we got some stuff brewing here with 19 Esports and Aphelion. 2 Tier 1 teams squaring at it. Thanks, Pickford. You hear me? Hello?
What I'm liking to see right now is we're seeing this circle on the main map, the main big island. You usually get that tri circle up by Alpha. I like that. There's not gonna be a lot of water. Hopefully, when it comes out, it'll be all battling
Thank you
on
for
land.
subscribing to RedEyes.
Whoa!
Right now.
Hold on one
Whoa.
sec. First day! Thank you so much, First Day. Oh my goodness, you're the man, First Day. Thank you so much. Gosh darn it. 1 second, guys. I'm pulling up First Day's Instagram link here. Whoa. Thanks for the Leon Lime, Natalie. All right, so here we got Hitman versus Burn in Silence. There we go. Okay. So Hitman right up here in the mix with now Enigma's fan club and Burn in Silence over at the Hot 10 area. Way outside of zone. Now, what would you say the right move is here, Pickford? Do you rotate into zone, or do you wait it out and try to?
Right now, I'm trying to rotate into the zone because like I'm not one to take early fights. I want to get into the zone, and then maybe if I get in the zone, then try to camp it, try to hold them while they come in if you know that they're coming your way. But I'm not going to go and take, even if it was early in the match, I'm not going to take a long fight inside the zone because you're using your supplies and against the environment and another team. So, and even if you do get knocked, are you be able to loot them, or you just have to get out of there? I would try to push in the zone and then just turn right around when I got in the zone. And
yeah,
watch
try to
them
gatekeep. Try to gatekeep. Yeah, that would be a pretty smart route to take. We got 19 Esports pushing up closer and closer to Blunt Trauma. However, Blunt Trauma is going to be retreating a little bit. Not because they are trying to fall away. I don't even think they know about 19 Esports there. Just because they want to relocate. All right, now Hitman, Burn in Silence, and EFC, Enigma's fan club, all getting some space from one another now. But they are taking that zone damage, and it hurts. Not so much yet, but it will hurt a lot more soon. Guys, give First Day a follow on his Instagram, please. Oh, Sam L taking out Zetox. Or, pardon me, Xenox. No, Zetox. Zetox and Xenox is his teammate. Pardon. Xenox is down, so is Zetox. It's up to Carnage, Acer, and Sam L here. Acer's a way back. Sam L trying to get a revive here. Can he? He's going to throw a smoke down? What's going on here? Oh, they're dodging nades. Carnage going in. Let's see about it. He gets himself a knock. Pushing in closer to try to get eyes on Z Ultra with the 4x M4 combo. Also sporting himself an AK. And look, Xenox is up. That is good news for them. Nice little pre-fire by Carnage. Hey, Abdullah, thank you so much. Pickford!
Thank you for subscribing to RedEyes. You're a cutie patootie.
Pickford, dude, thank you so much.
What?
You're the man, dude. Thank you so much.
I love
Carnage.
The search is way East Coast. It's not where a lot of teams hang out. They know this area as well as they know that boot camp, Camp Alpha, Pioneer area. Paradise, this could be, especially with all these teams in that quarry. That's just the Bishop he's right down in there in that quarry. That's usually no man's land. We'll have to see how Knights are able to rotate around there with the other teams, 19E, Warthogs, and Mixed Mafia. Those guys all right there on the other side of the quarry.
Absolutely. Yeah, guys, he's talking about the Knights. We are currently tuned into 19 Esports, but looking to relocate onto, actually, we got something brewing here between the Chosen and Warthawks. I'm going to tune into Warthawks. They haven't had much screen time here. It's Slowy, Mad, and Tigers as Jimmy has been knocked. And they are not as close together as they should be, I feel like. Slowy is by far the closest to the Chosen, taking damage as we speak, brought down to about half health, dodging mollies left and right. AZ going down amidst that damage. Goodness gracious, Slowy. Trying to get a thirst. Uh-oh, here comes Sui Fang. And Sui Fang puts up with none of that, taking him down immediately. Slowy goes down fast. Mad and Tigers are what remains now for Warthawks. And it looks like Mad's falling away, leaving Tigers there kind of on his own. And he goes down like a sack of potatoes.
It's up to Mad now.
Alright, what else is going on in the world of Sandhawk? Oh, here we go. Back to 19 Esports. Yet again, which is now down to just Sam L and Carnage, and they still have multiple members of the Knights close by. A full squad of Knights, actually. First day, thanks for the mana bomb, bro. Oh, goodness.
And
So the Chosen.
Take out Warthogs.
Mm-hmm. I just saw it on the map, but I didn't actually get to catch it. All right, here we go.
No, they have a
Sam
great
L.
compound,
Sam L.
too.
19 Esports Sam L being pushed up on as we speak by the Knights. Here they come. And he does not realize that his gun is showing through the door.
If this zone ends on core, that'd be crazy.
Hey, and he just comes in and wrecks both Chico and Russell. What? Sam L. Can he pull it off? Can he pull off the squad wipe? Here comes Alucard. Oh, Alucard's taken down to half health. Sam L. still at full. Hasn't taken a single shot. And he gets Alucard! No way. Carnage is down. It's all up to Sam. Oh my goodness, that was so close. But
And
wow,
look at this
what
now.
a show
Yeah,
by
we just
Sam
saw
L.
That match was incredible. But now, because of how that played out, Knights are going to be able to get all 4 of their members back up again.
Yep. Oh, Dior loses Bleach.
Oh, but look at the Chosen just run up on him.
Oh goodness, I gotta see about it. Gotta see about it. Alucard is eliminated. Russell's down. Chico's down. Bishop's the last hope, and he's eliminated. The Chosen with the perfect third party.
Oh my goodness, could not have been smarter play right there. They literally must have been read the kill feed, ran in there, and just wreaked havoc.
Goodness gracious, what a third party by the Chosen.
Could not have been a smarter play. Probably the play that I've seen so far in this tonight's scrims.
Oh wow.
Just so smart to read the kill feed, know that there was multiple knocks on both sides, run in there, and just mop them up.
It was something. It was definitely something. Good job to him. All right, Mizex has heard the shots from the Chosen, and they're slowly creeping forward. We see Rage here with an M4, prone in the grass, double M4. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Is that an M16 leopard skin? I haven't seen that. That must be...
Just for a side, look at Burning Silence. They've literally spent the entire match in the blue, pretty much. Still in the blue, coming in, trying to come in, knowing that no one's going to be out there to shoot them as they try to get themselves back into the zone to get their sweet time.
Yeah, that's one way of doing things. All right, Hitman Fire, not too far off from Unknown Soldiers. That would be a 1v2, as Hitman is the last remaining member for his team. Hitman Fire is the last remaining member for his team. So we got my first treasure box of 1,000 elixir being given away in 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Alright, I'm going to get eyes on Steve-O from Passion Fruit. Boy, is he hard camping Blunt Trauma. And Demon X is quickly eliminated by Steve-O. No problems there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that leaves us with a little bit of a spread, which is not quite as common on this map, but it does happen.
And Mixed Mafia, they are winning the Circle Lottery so far. Tito was the first team back up the first match, able to have the center of this next zone and have it one of the largest compounds too.
Mizexis versus the Chosen. Sweet Bang goes down. Oh, Jay is down. It's all to Steve-O and Jester. Jester with no health. Steve-O with full. Steve-O has eyes on Didi with a 3x M4. Hey, Skur going in. And that's 24 going in as well. The Chosen taking quite a hit. Steve-O is the last remaining member for Passion Fruit. And what a time for the Chosen to get attacked, because that just saved Steve-O, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Steve-O has eyes on Leyland, and it's a quick knock. 3x M4, no problem. However, you shot from outside of zone, and now DD is coming to try to punish you for it. However, can you get the thirst on Land before DD shows up? We'll see. All right. What about the Chosen here? DD is the last remaining member of the Chosen, pushing right up to Enigma Fan Club. About to be downed, taking this little tower, probably about to be naded, but giving it his all, trying to heal up in time. And there's that nade, but it's just a little bit too much over, and that's a nice takedown by Neo. And DD's gonna steal it from him. Oofta. Poor Neo. His kill got yoinked. Alright. Looks to me like Mizexis and Aphelion are about to square off in a 2v4. But actually, it would be a 2v3 as Rage is down. And Sheesh, yeah, Sheesh is really trying to consider if that's the right move to shoot here with that M16. He's got unknown soldiers in range, but Mizexis is right behind him. I would say it's not the time to do it. 24 and Killer remain for Mizexis as Rage is down. Ooh, 24 is going to try to get this revive on Rage, but look at his health. DD getting sheep sticks. And looky here, Aphelion being pushed up on by Mixed Mafia. Coop's cooking up a nade. Boy, not DD with 6 kills is finally eliminated.
Right into there, guys, right into that bloodbath.
All right, let's see here. Oh, it's not letting me hit the map. There we go.
He's just running through all of Mystics.
Unknown soldiers. Oh, it's not them. I was looking at the wrong people. Ooh, Simple taking out 24. Sorry, what were you saying, bro?
Our team, our first place team, I think just got knocked out in 8th place.
I hate to say I'm a little relieved, but if they had won a third match, people might have.
Coops is still alive.
Oh yeah, I'm actually tuned into him. Yeah, and I'm about to say if they win a third match in a row, I'm nervous people are gonna lose confidence.
What a great spot he's found himself underneath that forklift.
That is quite a hiding spot. Yeah. Oh, we got Kepi Ziru pushing right into Burning Silence. And immediately downed. Hey, first day, thanks for the birthday cake, bro. So, that leaves us with a little bit of a spread. Guys, we're down to just 5 teams. We got Aphelion, Unknown Soldiers, Burning Silence, Mixed Mafia, and Kefi in a 1v2, v2, v2, v3 to end round 3. Thanks for the bravo, Natalie. All right, Unknown Soldiers, real close to Mixed Mafia here. Simple's got to heal. Billion Coops is actually the closest.
He believes on the lower end of that
Yeah,
cliff, but
one nade to rule them all.
hears him. He
Yeah,
goes over there.
he
They
does
have
hear him.
Snowback. They both hear him.
Oh, Symbol's being shot at. Oh, what a drop
Takes
down
Snowback
shot by
fifth place.
Snowback. Simple is down as well from giving his location up with those shots. Keffy is the last member up for Team Keffy. How fitting. Gosh, 4 teams remain here, guys. Keffy, Mixed Mafia, Burning Silence, and Unknown Soldiers. So we got Unknown Soldiers hugging the very edge of zone, but they're on the close end, so they don't have far to crawl at all, if any. Senpai taking out Neo from Mixed Mafia, leaving it up to Trasher and Psyche. Oh, Senpai getting Psyche. Trasher's the last hope now for Mixed Mafia. Nade's taking him down to below half health. Right up next to the Unknown Soldiers. And zone's starting to hurt. He's got eyes on Simple, but he's shooting from outside his zone. And he's immediately taken down by the Unknown Soldiers. So it's a 2v2, Burning Silence versus Unknown Soldiers. And a
Remember, these guys
fair
Burning
fight.
Silence spent the first 3 zones in the blue, completely separated from everybody.
That's true. But now they got 7 kills.
Mm-hmm.
So that tactic doesn't
So they're
discredit
getting to
them.
work. Game and that got the kills with Dino, but now they're on the threshold to be able to take that first place points too.
Yeah, that's very true. We'll see if they can do it. Here we go. The calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. And a couple shots put down, I think. Maybe not. Guess not. Look at all these smokes from US. Ooh, what a nade by Senpai! Simple's the last hope. Now they know that there's only one guy left, so is that going to be a push? It is. They're going to put the shots down.
Wow,
And what do you know? The guys who were camping blue zone for the entire first half of game ended up not only showing that they can play aggressive too, but they can take the dub along with it. Great job to Burn in
What a great
Silence.
strategy. Knowing they lost, they were down to 2 players early. They were able to keep themselves out of harm's way. In the blue when it wasn't that bad. Once it got started to get bad, they got in there. Was able to take that third match. So kudos to Burn in Silence for being able to out strategize all the other teams and take that first place.
And they're going to take first place with 9 kills, 6 of which are from Senpai. Unknown Soldiers in second with 6. Hey, thanks for the winner first day. Third place going to Mixed Mafia with 4 kills. Fourth going to Keffy with 0. Aphelion in 5th with 2. Dior in 6th with 1 kill from Clapped. Passion Fruit in 7th with 4 kills, 3 of which are from Stevo. We got Mizexis grabbing 8th place with 7 kills. The Chosen in 9th with 13. Yeah, that's how basic math goes. Thank you for that. Enigma's Fan Club in 10th with 1 kill from DSK, what's his name? Hitman in 11th with 1 kill from Cryo. 12th going to Notorious, either Gaming or Elite. It's Z-Talk, C-Ultra, Fids, and Tekka with 2 kills. Blunt Trauma Esports grabbing 13th with 2 kills from Dare. The Knights are going to grab 14th with 6 kills. 15th belongs to 19 Esports with 7. Warthawks in 16th place with 1 kill from Slowy. 17th going to Zero Remorse with 3. And the other Notorious, which is Jay, Heartless, Panic, and Bam, 18th with 2. HQA grabbing 19th with 0. And lastly, 20th place going to Above with 1 kill. However, they once again competed as a team of less than 3 people, meaning that this will not be scored. But they're not missing out on too much as they got last place, but they did get a kill, so that's unfortunate for them. Alrighty guys, please do stick around. We're going to be back in about 10 to 12 minutes with round 4 of our 5-round scrim night. These are my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May vinyls. Stick around guys, we'll be back soon. Is that you, Russell?
No,
Yeah, I recognize that cutie voice. I do.
I'm still 17.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Why do you have to say that on stream? Oh. Ugh. Hey, Pickford, you here?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go let you take over from here as I go run away from the police. So, I think Chris Hansen's knocking on my doorstep as we speak.
What do you chance? The
Codes, coming at you. Coming at you.
So Russell, again, thank you for giving us a little bit of your time, and a little bit of your effort. I know that you have a lot of things going between matches, so I appreciate it very, very much.
No problem.
So I guess the first question I was asking is, how did you get into PUBG Mobile, and then how did you make the transition from Classics to Comp, and then from Comp to Tier 1 comps?
I started playing PUBG Mobile whenever it came out, and I was bored in shop class, and my friend downloaded it on my phone, and I played it whenever I got home, and then I just played it every day.
Yeah.
When did you
And then-
realize that there was more than just Classics? There's like the whole nother like world of PUBG Mobile.
I don't know. I've kind of been in it, not since the start, but like from like early on. I put a clip in the chat, by the way, if you guys want to see how bad PUBG is. But yeah, I was playing Classics, and then I met this manager over in Asia. Like he played an Asia server and whatnot. I met him in Classics, and he made a team that I first started on, and I played HU Comp for the first couple seasons. And then I moved into NA eventually.
And then when you got into the NA, how long did it take before you went from like just a comp player to standing above like the average player to being like one of the top players?
Probably a year. Most of it, I know most of it from tier 2 to tier 1 is mostly just like the age barrier. So it was like the second or like a couple months before I turned 16 is when I started like playing tier 1 a bunch more.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, you obviously you played all levels of PUBG, and when you're playing in say Classics or a lower level tiered tournament versus saying you're playing in a top-notch ESL tier 1 tournament, what are some of the mistakes that less experienced players make that kind of tells you right off the bat that this guy isn't as experienced as say one of the top level players?
Well, Classics are kind of just more like for fun, I feel like, for me at least. I know some people take them seriously, and I know some people just sit 4-man in a car the whole time, and it's just free kills.
So if I'm of course I'm a tier 2 tier 3 player, and I'm not very good at that, so what's something I can do? If I was going to go and try to improve, what's the number one thing that a guy that's just getting into comp or wants to improve, what was one of the big things that you made improved on that improved your gameplay?
Okay, let me tell you this real quick. I have, or I guess the team has a YouTube channel that I've had since before we were even like Simplicity, and we have thousands of hours of just raw gameplay on it. We used to watch it back every night. And then before I was like one of those like top tier players, I guess, is I like look at the big tournaments and like compare and contrast about like what I'm doing versus what they're doing.
I think it's very so. What you're saying is, so let me get this right. You're not saying that it's not some overnight process to get great, that it takes thousands of hours of gameplay and video review to get good at this game?
Probably not thousands, but a good chunk of time.
But because I think a lot of people are like, they play the game and they're like, why aren't I the best player in the world? I've been playing it for 2 months. And I'm like, it's not just that, it's video review. It's knowing what your teammates are going to do, what not only that, what your opponent's going to do before they do it. Is in the preparation before big tournaments, when you got to that tier 1 level, how does that differ from say when you were just coming up?
Definitely feeling jitters when you first start playing at a high level, but they go away after a while. I mean, I know I haven't had jitters in a long time, but I mean, warming up for like big tournaments is more like, for me, just Classics instead of TVMs.
And how do you balance what do you use? And that's another question left for that. What do you use TDMs for, and what do you use classics for in regards to improving your gameplay?
I feel like TDMs. I mean, they're both warm ups to me, right? Like, I feel like most people just warm up with TDMs and classics before scrims. But I don't know. TDMs are more like a lazy day type thing. And classics are like PMPL days.
I can
A
totally
couple hours
see that.
before it starts.
Do you ever try to grind the FPP to really get the scrim feeling? Because I don't know if you've really been playing FPP.
Yeah.
But this season
I'm almost
is...
in diamond.
Okay, yeah. So
How do
you
you
know
get
it's
matches in
second season.
FPP?
Oh,
Can you
it's
tell me
easy
that,
now.
sir?
Easy now. You just...
It's easy. It's hot now.
Like I'm in gold. I'll tell you what. Excuse me. I was the season 3, 4, and 5 #1 in North America FPP solos. Just want to say that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Just want to say that. I mean, it wasn't because I was good. It's just because I played so many matches that I scored that many points. But I can't get. Do you pick up? What's your map that you specifically try to play on to get? FPP
Just a Rango.
matches?
Just
Just a Rango. All right.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
FPP squads.
yeah, FPP squads. Just play by yourself.
Well, I mean, throw in a few people if you want. If you're shaming, throw on some chat players.
I love it.
So I do have a question.
Go ahead.
So, Russell, you're, as you said, you're 17, man. You're right on the edge of, kind of going into adulthood here, and you're finding yourself with a set of skills. 2 months, congratulations, dude. That's awesome. And you find yourself with a set of skills that you can actually use potentially to make money, and maybe not, let's say, a career. But let's say you are at an age in your life where, it's about time to get that kind of first job feeling. Are you going to try to pursue PUBG for financial compensation for this kind of time? And that's not to say to make a lot of money, but to maybe be the equivalent of a minimum wage job or something like that.
Well, I'm making about minimum wage already.
Oh, nice.
Third time. I'm waiting for my high school graduation, which is in June. I already finished all my classes. Just waiting for it,
Congrats.
And then I'll probably go to college or something. I don't really know too much.
Okay.
I had to wash
making it
dishes at
weird.
a diner when I was your age to make minimum wage, sir.
Let me just say, dude.
Nah, I played PUBG. Oh, I'm so sad.
Definitely go to college.
Go to college, yeah.
It's the best time of my life.
Now with esports getting its own status, just get scholarships doing that. As more colleges are developing esport teams.
I didn't know about that, but I will say this.
Yeah, I know that University of Rhode Island, my alma mater, they just developed a club level esports team, but eventually they're developing an NCAA process for it.
I will say this. I know that the average hire or pickup time for esports is between esports players is between the ages of 14 to I think it's 20, 21 is the average age. The people will usually retire from it at a pretty young age just because of reflexes. But so that is something to keep in mind. If you are to pursue college, there's also, you could always go for it later, go for college later, but you couldn't necessarily go for the esports career later on due to reflexes. But something to consider. But guys, we have got to get this match going. It's about to start any moment. So Russell, thank you so much for your time and letting us ramble.
Thank you, sir.
Christy's asking who's talking. That's funny. Alrighty. Guys, we'll be back at you in just a few minutes. Less than that, actually.
Bye-bye.
All right, buddy. See ya. Alright, it's time to start. Ooh, the Chosen's missing 2 members. Let me see if they've written anything.
This is where that I think we're getting to those like they say in boxing, the 11th and 12th round. Those are the championship rounds. This is where the 4th and 5th match. This is where you have to kind of your mind starts wandering. That ADHD kind of starts kicking in that everybody has, and may want to pop a Red Bull and hunker down because we still have 2 big matches. And we still have a lot of gameplay before this thing's over.
Yeah, absolutely. Just gotta make sure no one's posted anything. I think we're okay. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and start it. It's 2 minutes past the time, isn't it? Yep, starting it now. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back, and happy to have you here for round 4, which is going to be yet another Miramar. Round 4 of our 5-round scrim night, and we have had an extremely action-packed first 3 matches, and I'm expecting nothing less for our second Miramar match. Now, everything that needs to be said about Miramar was already said during round 2, so I'm going to save you that whole spiel, and we're just going to focus on the flight path and where people are going. This is a perfectly central flight path. Absolutely ideal for the participants. The only thing that could have been better for this is if it was a diagonally facing flight path in the other direction, starting off from the eastern at the top and going down to the western. And the only reason I say that is Miramar specifically just tends to have this cluster of compounds along that route. Actually, about 80% of the compounds are on that route. So, anyways, this is a great flight path, leaves them with a lot of options, too many to name. We see Mixed Mafia getting an early jump. They're going towards the Pozo area, but not as early of a jump as Hitman, who's going to claim the Ruins area, I believe. And they're not going to have anyone to compete with for it. We got members of Notorious Gaming jumping out, heading westbound towards the Monte Nuevo area. Looks like 19 Esports and Enigma's fan club could be contesting for Picado very shortly. We see Aphelion and Passion Fruit potentially about to contest at Minas Generales. And above Esports and HQA are landing San Martin Hacienda area alongside the Chosen. Lots of potential altercations to start things off. And look, Russell, the guy we just interviewed, and his team of Knights are going to the Los Leones area, and this is the second time that they've claimed what is a quote-unquote hotspot with no one else to compete with. Alright, I'm going to go start off by tuning in to HQA versus The Chosen. Actually, The Chosen versus Above. And The Chosen, unfortunately, entered this round as just a 2-person team, meaning that they cannot be scored, and Landland is not! Leaving everything up to Didi. But you know, even if they did get knocked out last place, it really wouldn't make a difference for them at this stage, just because they didn't come in with abiding by the rules with at least a 3-person team with at least 3 of the same tags.
As we get into this 4th or 5th match, that's it's going to happen. That people start maybe getting confused. It's getting to be 11:30 on the East Coast. It's a little late. Maybe people aren't getting the codes. It's the mental stamina has to step up. It's 5 matches. This is the longest scrim events that they're going to be playing, and it's going to take a lot of mental fortitude to get through all 5 matches, stay focused this whole entire time.
For sure, and I think that's where specifically Tier 1 teams are going to shine forward, is because they're so used to these 5-round structures. They do it every single day, as a matter of fact, and it's a bit, a bit more foreign to the Tier 2, Tier 3 leagues. Oh, we got Mizexis up against Aphelion here. Right now, Jester is waiting as Slapped and Sheesh approach.
Uh-oh. This could be huge, a huge turnout.
And, oh boy, Jester's down and outed. And Salt is down as well, leaving it up to Jay and Stevo, who Jay is way too far away from the team. Stevo, let's see what he's up to. Stevo is going to try to stick a revive, potentially. Thanks so much for the follow, Bruno. Alright, I'm actually going to go fall back to HQA here as they creep ever closer to, the Chosen, which is, this stage is still just a 2-person team, kind of sandwiched in between the boys and above and HQA. Looks like above is also now at this point a 2-person team, as Omega has been eliminated, leaving it up to Mental and Crypto. Mental, however, has himself a 6x Scar-O and a Tommy gun. Xenox getting Zayo. That's 19 esports going in. Let's go see about it. Oh, they got tons of space now, so I'm not going to stick around there. Oh, we do see Aphelion and Passion Fruit still going at it. DD, not very well looted yet. Level 1 armor, rocking a UMP S12 combo. Wow, lots of teams exercising patience here. Ooh, Klein from Burning Silence going after Zero Remorse. Leaving it up to Psycho and Neza for Zero Remorse. I don't even see where they're... Oh, they got... Psycho's very spread out from Neza.
Yes, way out. I mean, by about a good 400 or 500 meters.
And guys, in a $400 scrim, that's not the time to be making these kind of mistakes.
You see that with Jay from Passion Fruit. He's purposely staying, right on the edge of the zone, not pushing in to get Stevo. Stevo is just hiding down, trying to stay alive. He's launching those Winchester shots at Max and Slapped.
Yeah, and he's talking about this area right here outside of Graveyard, you guys, between Aphelion and members of Passion Fruit. But we also see confrontation brewing up here between the Chosen above and HQA. However, this has been dragging on for a while, so we're going to go back to this confrontation here. Here comes Jay from Passion Fruit up against Coops. Coops is not alone. And Jay is taken down by Coops right there and then quickly thirsted. Insult to injury
Yes.
shot right there.
I think that because he was hiding there and he just immediately knocked him 13 sheesh when he came around.
Yeah.
So then groups waited until Slap showed up. They kind of waited and they pushed him to B1 to get rid of him. But Steve-O's still alive in there. Now he's moving up, using this opportunity. There he went after Jay to close that distance and try to keep himself alive. Rotate away
Chosen
from
Landland, the last remaining
these
member.
guys to get through and rotate away from Philion to get stay in this match.
Yeah. We got the Chosen Landland being pushed on by HQA. They're all in his building. He's the last hope of the Chosen, who started off as a two-person team. And keep in mind, 2 people is not enough to get scored, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to see a show. Oh, and Landland is taken out by Cross right there in there. Oh, Notorious Elites versus Hitman. Fidge is out. Z Ultra and Tekka and Z-Tox remain. And they're trying to catch up to Z-Tox here, who is currently sandwiched in between members of Hitman. Alright, above being pushed on. Oh, look, HQA is sandwiched by members of Dior. It's Kwang, Lewis, and Cross. Morning's been eliminated, as we saw. Oh, here comes Rush. Putting good damage
It's
on
really
Lewis.
just Rush and Clapped.
Yeah.
Peach and Speed are kind of out of this
Way
match.
out of there. I just noticed that.
With
Yeah.
Crypto and Mental above them, so if they can get some rounds, if they just cross the road or whatever, but running some shots down on.
So it's a 3-on-1 really for Rush at this moment. And he is being shot at hard. And he takes out Lewis. And is quickly taken out himself by Cross.
And here comes Clapped and Speedy. Clapped is knocked, but Quang is knocked. It's only Cross and Speedy.
Well, Bleach is not... Oh, yeah, Bleach is a ways out, actually. Bleach gets Lewis, actually. He's not too far out that he can't help out. Uh-oh.
Speedy's gonna pick up
Speedy is
Clapped,
right
and
on him, yeah.
Cross is gonna pick up Quang.
But Speedy has got a member of HQA right on him, I believe. Oh, he does get clapped up regardless. Oh, look. It looks like Enigma's fan club has been eliminated by Notorious Gaming. Well, who'd have thunk it? And look, Above is moving in now. And I like what the Above is doing.
Yeah, Mental's in that one build again.
Yeah.
Crypto up above him.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. They're kind of sandwiching them. But here's the thing: is they're just a two-person team, so it's got its
Exactly.
flaws, you know. If it was a
It's gonna be
four-person
hard.
team,
They're gonna have to. Hopefully, they can kind of do what the Chosen did in last match. And if the teams get down to 1 or 2 players, they can push in and do some damage as Cross gets knocked. by Bleach.
ooh, Bleach gets It's all up to Kwang at this point. Oops, Seabass taken out by Notorious J. Oh my gosh, Kwang is lucky to be alive. That nade blew up right next to him, and he took no damage from it for the most part. However,
pushed into
he's
this group.
eliminated. That's the benefit of pushing as a unit. He had
And
no
now
shot.
Mental, yeah, you're exactly right. And now Mental is in a weird situation because he's just by himself now. You got 3 members of Dior right there, and if I'm him, I'm gonna kind of try to keep my mouth closed.
Yeah. I agree. So now it's Dior versus Above, but I see something else brewing here between Blunt Trauma Esports and members of Notorious. That's what I'm going to watch for now. Oh, Dare has eyes on Heartless. Taking the shot down with the Tommy gun. Nate. Oh, Molly's being thrown. Not quite. Wow, Heartless is just barely. What? He takes Dare
Wow.
out. It's all up to say sorry. Every time I say his name, I feel like a Canadian saying "say sorry."
Mm-hmm.
Say sorry.
And he's like, nope.
Yeah, I
Goodbye.
think he's absolutely doing the right call and getting out of there.
Yes.
He's being shot at. I don't know
That's
if he'll
good.
make it, but he's smoking. Ooh, can he make it? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, above is now finally facing off. Mental is eliminated, leaving it all up to Crypto. A 1v3. Ooh, clap. Just clap Crypto big time. 19 Esports in the midst of somebody. It's Knights Chico, and Chico just got one of them. And then he is downed himself. And you know he's going to be quickly thirsted. Oh, well, his team, Alucard and them, might try to come help, but I don't know. I'd be kind of surprised because they're imagining he's going to get thirsted immediately. So, and he is. Xenox is not having it.
Another big change, another big zone change. 19 Esports in perfect positions along with Knights.
Ooh, look at this,
But,
look at this.
A lot of teams up north going to have to push down.
Notorious versus Notorious yet again. Jay getting Ultra. This is how you know they're not teaming up. There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
love lost between these guys. All
you
is
try to
fair
win,
in
you try to
love and
win your
war.
team too.
And look, Jay going for the
It's a
thirst on
double
Ultra.
up.
Nice takedown on Tekka by Jay. Jumping every which way, and that's a quick thirst onto the Ultra. Jay was relentless there. It's not over. Now it is. Notorious Gaming just spanks Notorious Elites.
And somebody shot a flare. It's right next to him.
Oh yeah. Probably Kefi or Mizexis. I am curious as to where our next bit of confrontation is going to be. I'm thinking maybe around this general area here between Aphelion, Knights, and Warthawks. However, this area between Notorious and Kefi up north, just outside of zone, is looking kind of promising as well. Yep, and now Mizexis is putting some shots down, I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, not Jay getting Tech up, not Bam getting Z-Tox. These are all old kills that we had already seen. However, Kefi is from Team Kefi is downed. It's Kefi versus Mixed Mafia here. Huh.
So many of these teams, they're going with this Tommy gun M4 combo. That's supposed to be the new meta for,
Oh, yeah.
For a lot of these teams.
I've been noticing a lot of
Which
Tommy
is what I
guns,
need to
and
do. Try to feel like I know what I'm talking. I know I feel smart now.
I know the Tommy guns OP. It's not my strength. I'm much better with the UMP. All right, we got a member of Mixed Mafia creeping over to Keffy. Who is that? It's Trasher. Who's, yep, as you said, M4 Tommy gun. And Trasher putting some shots down with the 4. Oh, wow, he almost actually takes one out. Oh, Rage getting Keffy Cosmo. Rage coming in from Musexis to finish the work that Trasher started, stealing his efforts. Speaking of Rage, it's down to just him and Skur. And they are both kind of sandwiched in between members of Notorious Gaming. Alright, I'm going to get eyes for a moment on Unknown Soldiers, operating at this point as a 3-person team, Wolfie, Dark Soul, and Snowback. Oh, Dark Soul is down, so is Wolfie. It's all up to Snowback. Wolfie quickly eliminated. Oh, Russell from the Knights going in. Getting the team's first kill. Rocking himself an M249 M4 combo. Now, I've been hearing a lot of hate on the M249 lately since it's been updated to a 150 round clip. And I hear quite a lot about the accuracy and recoil issues of it now. What are your thoughts, Pickford?
Well, I do think it's I think it's more. It is a lot more. It bounces a lot harder.
Mm-hmm.
When you just spray, but I think they're kind of like giving up accuracy for just spam ability. Because if you're going in there, you're just not going to stop firing. If you have too much fire, if you're firing 150 rounds, I mean that's a long time of firing nonstop.
That is
so.
True.
You're just gonna try to hit them with just a wall of lead versus trying to pinpoint shots.
Ooh, the Warthogs just wrecked Mixed Mafia. And they're still doing it. Neo's down. Mad with a nade on Neo. It's up to Mad and Jimmy here, but Aldo's the last hope now for Mixed Mafia, and he's eliminated right there and then. After taking down Tigers, he's taken out himself by Jimmy. All right, Snowback perched out outside of zone. That's not who I thought I was tuning into. We got 19 Esports has a member down, I believe. Yep, it's Carnage who's down.
Carnage.
Yeah. Leaving up to Xenox, Acer, and Sam L. Ooh, Hitman Fire going after Skur. Oh, Burn in Silence putting some outside the zone shots down onto Dior. For better or for worse.
There's really not a lot of space for these teams to get into the zone. There's not a lot of like compound. It's all natural terrain you're gonna have to use.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, Hades taking some serious shots from Dior. Brought down to about a quarter of his health. Thank you so much, Frost. Alright. Abilion keeping the pressure on Warthawks. All the while, they might need to worry about who's behind them and under them. Dior. Outside of zone, we got Notorious putting shots down onto Burn and Silence. Notorious is down to just Heartless. Heartless takes out Bishop? Oh, and then he has quickly eliminated himself. Gosh. Alright. Xenox gonna put some smoke cover down. He's got members of Hitman real close by.
Hitman left. He's got himself to heal up in.
Oh, fire taken out real quick by Xenox. With the Tommy. Greenlight Crew, thanks for the birthday cake. Oh, Xenox just laying waste! He gets nobody and life! Before being taken down himself by Jimmy. Leaving it up to Carnage, Acer, and Sam L here. Carnage has definitely got his hands full with Dior.
Dior's right behind me, coming up from behind him.
It would appear so, sir.
And now you have what? You have 2 guys from Warthogs, all 4 members of 19E, 3 members of Bleach, and 2 members of X. Are either 1, 2 the first 2 matches.
Yeah, but keep in mind though, 19 Esports is all up, but they're not all together. Xenox is down right there and then, leaving it up to Sam L pretty much to lay down the smoke and get the revive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carnage taking out Mad. Hey, Revolucia. Muchas gracias por el confetti, or por el birthday cake. Perdón, mi español es no bueno, pero yo practico en el jugar. Pero yo comprendo nada mucho. Pero poquito. Oh, Slap taking out Bleach. So Aphelion still hanging in there. Two people up with 6 kills on the board, 3 of which are from those alive.
They finish up
Slap,
Dior.
yep, Slap.
Then he pushes up on them when they're coming in from the blue.
Guys, we are down to 3 teams. Warthawks, 19 Esports, and
Jimmy's
Exet
just gonna,
in a
like,
4v2v1.
heal in the blue.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that happening lately. People don't want to give those kills up, but it's very frustrating for me to watch that.
It is. I'm not a big fan of it as a player or as a commentator.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that nade being thrown to Coops. Is it good? Nah. But look at Jimmy's rotation. Oh, I thought he was rotating in, but he's outside of zone. He's dead. So, that nade hits Coops, takes him down to half health. Slapped is rocked. It's all up to Coops, and that's a match.
There you go. There you go. But still, they have another top 5 finish, 2nd place, or 2 first place finishes. I think a 5th place and 2nd. So they're definitely
yeah. 19 Esports is
the last match.
Yeah, the 19 Esports, well done. However, Aphelion is a huge threat to worry about, as Pickford was saying. It's not to be forgotten, their placements. Yeah, they are hanging in there.
Seen a lot of other teams
frequently.
do well in one match, maybe not as well as second match, but I feel like they've been playing successful at match in, match out.
Yeah. So guys, 19E is going to take round 4, and they're going to take it with 14 kills. Very impressive work. We also see Aphelion yet again placing in the top. They get 2nd place with 8 kills. Warthawk's going to grab 3rd with 5. Get this, 4 of those 5 came from Jimmy alone. Dior in 4th place with 6 kills, 4 of which are from Bleach. Hitman in 5th with 3. Burn in Silence in 6th with 6, and 5 of those 6 came from Klein alone. Unknown Soldiers in 7th with 0. 8th is going to go to Notorious, J, Heartless, Panic, and Bam. And they're going to take it with 8 kills. Nicely done. The Knights in 9th place with 1 kill from Russell. Mezexis in 10th with 1 kill from Rage. Mixed Mafia in 11th with 5 kills, 4 of which are from Aldo. Blunt Trauma in 12th place with 0. We got Kefi in 13th with 0. Notorious Z Ultra, Fids, Tekka, and Zetox going to grab 14th with 2 kills. Above Titans in 15th with 0. HQA in 16th with 3 kills. All 3 came from Cross alone. We got Enigma's Fan Club in 17th with 0. Passion Fruit in 18th with 1 kill from Jay. Zero Remorse in 19th with 0. And The Chosen in 20th, last place with 2 kills, but not enough people on their team to be scored. Alrighty guys, you know the drill. Stick around, and we're going to be back in about 10 to 12 minutes with our 5th and our final match of the night. These are my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May finals. Stick around guys, we'll be back soon. Yo Pickford, we got the last interview coming up.
No problem.
Okay.
Garrett, Garrett,
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Good. Pickford, you here, brother?
I am here.
All right, well, we're here with Slap from Mezexus.
All right, so first of all, you guys have been killing it so far. Just winning 2 matches and I think top 5 and a second place finish.
Yeah.
So now that you're 4-4, 80% of the way. You got 1 more match. You're doing very, very well. Going into this last match, how do you not just prevent yourself from just blowing a tire, getting a bad clap early and getting knocked out? How do you guys kind of like go into this match to have a full night of quality, consistent matches?
Going with confidence. If you don't play confident as a player and as a team, then your team isn't going to do well.
Now, based on if you guys are at a tournament and you're successful, do you change up your gameplay based on where you are at the scoring?
Of course not, because, well, if you're at the bottom, of course, go for kills. But if you want to keep it consistent, you want to try doing that every single game.
That's some good good advice. So we have Slapped and some I don't know, some guy that I think is new to PUBG Mobile, King A. I don't think anyone's ever heard of that guy, so I don't know if he's new to the game. But so thank you guys both very much for giving us your time. One of the questions that is we were talking to all these Tier 1 teams. Obviously, a lot of the people that are listening in tonight, they play Tier 3, they play Tier 2, and they have lofty dreams of getting that Tier 1. And so how was yours? What was your history? How did you get into PUBG Mobile, then transition from Classics into Scribs into Tier 1?
Well, I went for #1 on the leaderboard around Season 10 because I got a new phone. And I wasn't in the comp at all. And I started posting videos and stuff and doing Tier 2 scrims, doing really well in those. And I'd say if you want to get a team going, like a good team, find 4 people that will make practices every day. Find 4 people that will show up and work as a team. Because if you don't vibe with the 4 people you're with, then I feel like it just messes it up. Because I've been with a lot of teams, and that's how I see it.
Yeah, that unit, that cohesion, that synergy is obviously is going to be important. Because that's what I always say. If I'm going to spend hours of my day every day with somebody, I want to like the person. I don't care how good they are.
Exactly.
If they're just toxic AF, I mean, I don't care how good you are. You really want to spend all your time with that person.
Yeah.
King, you two, how did you start out and then that transition? Let's consider going to Classics into comp into that Tier 1 level.
Well, there was a tournament going on called the Diamond League a long time ago, and I just got asked to be a part of it, honestly. And it just went from there.
And I know that King, he is on mute, but how about you? What was your kind of how did you make that transition? Going from just getting into PUBG Mobile to then in Classics and discovering the competitive level, and then getting that top level, that top tier 1% level that you guys are at now.
Are you asking how you did it? Or?
Now, how did you do it specifically?
Well, for me, it was more or less I think it's more or less who you know. I just competitive teams because people I did, because I didn't know somebody was competitive. But Beowulf, that's my first pickup ever. Because I think that picked up Beowulf and Tyra, another Fury in them, which is my first few pickups. So having them coming from the game that I came from, and they were doing tournament, the 3,000 tournament, what they were doing, which they always supposed to qualify for, but they picked the third one instead. Basically getting early access to members that already were in the team helped out a lot. But for the grind from getting to pushing ranks all the way to pushing TMCO, that part is actually fairly easy. It takes time and the slap good, and you have to have a team
One
that you
season.
like, not just who's good and who's not. Because, for example, that's like everybody else said, you got guys that are good, but you know, a good player, one other team.
Cause see, when I came in, I came in that like early generation. When I started like really focusing on comp was what you're saying, Kige, is during that like I consider the OG guys like the Zutes and the Beowulfs. I still consider Beowulf the greatest kind of like mind or like concept guy that I've ever seen like set up a plan just by watching him play. But all those guys, Ever Fury, the original like kind of when PUBG Mobile first kind of blew up in the first few seasons, and you guys were all kind of like the first ones we all saw play competitively. And now obviously it's blown up even bigger. Now there's a lot of new teams, but those guys, the Beowulfs, okay, all those guys were the first guys that I was like in awe of. That made me want to drive on. But one of the issues also is when you guys are in these tournaments and you're playing with somebody, what is a mistake or you see that a classic player or a tier 2 or tier 3 player makes routinely that you just don't see tier 1 players make?
Don't be they're not aware of all of their surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know everybody's rotations. It's a lot of the tier 2 and tier 1 is so different because when you go into tier 1 lobby, you know where people are landing, like you know where Ghost's gonna land, you know where all the top tiers teams are gonna land. But when it's like when you throw in some tier 2 teams in it changes it up so much. So it's like it's a lot of map knowledge.
Yeah.
Personally, I think tier 1 should do the exact same. That's still it's just map awareness. And it's not even their fault of map awareness, it's more or less like they just don't know T1 from safety. So they're so used to everybody just running around headless. And then you get to the T1 and it's like you have really good guns and really good players, but it's hard to adapt because you get playing with people that have been running around at the crazy all the time.
That's a good point. And that's one thing that all the interviews had today is the time you have to put into the game, the VOD review, the actual play to get to know the maps, to know everything. One of the biggest problems I have is I get kind of tunnel vision when I'm fighting one person. I'll kind of focus on that one battle and not keep my head on people third party and stuff like that. That's one thing that you guys do very well at that high level is you're engaging with whatever your enemy is in front of you, but you're always keeping your head on a swivel 360 in case somebody sneaks up behind you or rotates behind you. That's one thing that I think a lot of that I see when I watch like tier 1 teams is it's very hard to sneak up on a tier 1 team, where tier 2 and tier 3 teams is you can kind of once they get into that battle, especially in Miramar, they get focused on the long range battle, and then the team can sneak up on it from behind and really take them out.
Yeah, I see a lot of top tier teams doing that.
All right, boys. I hate to interrupt. I hate to interrupt, but I will say it's about time we get the match started. I just want to make sure everyone's in their rooms.
Yep.
Well, you know what, guys? I really appreciate you guys giving us a few minutes of your time. I mean, I could talk to you guys for hours. I have a million more questions, but I know you guys got to get in there and hopefully be successful, win this, and keep going on your trajectory upwards in the PUBG Mobile community. So congratulations on tonight and your careers. Good luck.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you guys inviting us to this. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of it, man.
Yeah. All right.
GG's.
Have a good night.
You too. Alrighty, y'all. Without further ado, we're going to get it started in about, I'm going to give them 30, 40 seconds or so, and then we're going to start it up.
Not gonna lie, RedEyes. King A was like, I remember him from like beginning. I'm a little fanboyed out a little bit.
Yeah, the Chosen for some reason has Goofy Cookies on their team.
Why? What? Who? What? Why is that?
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy to have you here for the 5th and the final round of my very own RedEyes $400 Dead in May Finals. And we're going to be ending the night the exact same way that we started, with an Erangel and a lot of action. So, goodness gracious, that in-game sound feels a little bit louder than normal. But, anyways, without further ado, everything that needs to be said about Erangel we got through in match 1. So I'm going to save you that whole spiel. We're going to focus on the flight path and where teams decide to go. Oof in the chat in terms of this flight path. Not very ideal for the participants. However, for us, the viewer, it could be pretty interesting because it really is limiting their potential drop spots. With that being said, I'm going to say probably Primorsk, Military Base, Novo, Pachinki, Milta as hotspots, but that's just because it's one of the few areas available.
Let's see if any of those teams, if you look right to the left of Shelter, there's where those 4 roads all come together. There's usually a lot of cars there, at least a couple car spawns. A lot of teams jump there trying to get a car spawn to push north. When that happens, when they push there, there's never enough cars for everybody, and somebody ends up running around getting run over. Let's see if that happens tonight.
Yeah. And first off, we see Mixed Mafia traveling northbound alongside 19 Esports, riding the coastline. I'm curious to see if they're going to be clashing right off the bat or not. We also see members of Enigma's fan club here, and they're working their way northbound alongside, goodness gracious, it's kind of tough to tell. They're working their way alongside members of Kefi, and that's right over here, of course. Going past the Gatka area, Pachinki's going to get some love in here, potentially between Mizexis and Zero Remorse. That would be an interesting little confrontation to watch. I'm going to go ahead and kick that. You know what? Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Notorious heading northbound alongside members of Unknown Soldiers and Burn in Silence. Looks like Military Base could be contested between the Knights and Aphelion, but it looks like, look at the spread that the Knights have. I don't know. Ooh, Warthawks is already going off. Let's go see about it. I'm going to unplug and replug to get this sound fixed, but it looks like Tigers is taking a lot of people out. He's got 2 knocks and 2 quick kills. Nicely done. Give me just a moment. I'm going to unplug and replug, guys. Get the sound fixed. A little bit better lined up with the timing. Okay. I also see something here going off between Zero Remorse and Mizexis, and that's what I'm going to tune into. Yep, that's Sizzle's going in.
That run over process is beginning already.
Hey, that's Soul being taken out by Zero Remorse Neza. Oh, HQA Kwang going after the Chosen. Chosen is only a 2-person team yet again. Lan is all that remains now. Kwang getting DD. Lan is the only hope. But here's the thing, you can't play as a 2-person team and expect to get scored. That's clearly stated in the rules. So it doesn't really matter how he does. But it's not like I'm not gonna give him screen time, you know. He still showed up and played, and the fact that he still showed up is the reason that they will not be banned from next month. So it's not in vain. Okay. I'm gonna go see about HQA. Well, no, they just got the finish. No, they didn't. Is that you coughing?
Yes.
Okay. No. I was good. I was making sure it wasn't someone in all chat. I'm pretty sure I turned it off, but dang.
Sorry about that.
No, you're all good. So to have a more accurate idea of the viewer count, all the treasure chests are worn off, and we're at 57 viewers. Still pretty good. All right, Cross taken out by Lan and quickly thirsted. leaving it up to Morning and Lewis. And they are going to come in for the finish. So I will go check in on Mizexis here. Just because they're so close to Zero Remorse. Oh, no.
HQA did lose 2 of their players.
Hitman. No, they're up in the mix at Milta Power. Up against members of Dior. It's down to Nobody, Life, and Fire. Oh, and Zero Remorse getting Mizex's Skur. Oh, Psycho taking out Life, leaving up to Nobody and Fire here. Fire with only a shotgun? 2 shotguns? Oof. That is not ideal. He's got great armor, but why is he rocking 2 shotguns? That's got to be out of necessity over preference. Alright.
Oh.
That's a nice takedown. Good job.
Beatty
Dior.
did such a great job. Waiting until his partner got up there and he was to push with him. And then able to just to finish off Hitman.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't see another close confrontation brewing yet. And as we said, with larger maps, that's to be expected. Especially early on in the game. But 19 Esports is not too far off under Mixed Mafia, and not too far off from Kefi either.
Considering how early this match, we lost quite a few teams. 1, 2,
Yeah, we're down to
4, 5 teams. In the
almost
first
30
zone.
players. Almost 30 players have been eliminated, and you're gonna. That actually doesn't surprise me. Here's what I think is happening: there's a lot of teams have given up on the idea of winning the tournament, and they don't want to be banned, so they came and participated and played a little bit more aggressively this time. And I appreciate them for showing up.
Yes.
We actually have not one team failed on us tonight. Not one single team.
And that's why these teams are the ones that are in the finals.
Absolutely.
It's no coincidence the teams that they keep their word, show up for all their matches, the ones that make it to the finals consistently.
Yeah. Oh, Zero More is putting shots down towards Mizexis. And Neza wrecking him. With shots onto the crate to add insult to injury. Xenox taking out Kepi. Let's go see about it. Xenox putting up the first kill for 19 Esports. He's got Mixed Mafia in his sights, rocking himself an M4 barrel M762 combo. Acer taking out Aldo. Let's give him a little screen time as well. OP with that 4x DP. So it looks like Mixed Mafia is going to be falling back. Ooh, but Acer with that DP spray just wrecking them. Gets them both down to about 15% health. Unfortunately, they get covered behind the building as they drive away. Unfortunately for him, I mean. And I admit I wanted to see the knock at that point. Not to be biased, but not rooting for anybody per se. But I like seeing the action. Notorious getting closer to the bridge area. Now, my curiosity is wondering here if Notorious is going to gatekeep this area, and Enigma's fan club's pushing up towards it pretty quickly. Is this going to be a confrontation between these two teams? I'm thinking yes.
I don't think so, because Finns is taking the boat over.
Oh, I'm thinking yes, and it's going to happen right now.
Uh-oh, maybe. Oh, you're all right there. It didn't stop. Yep.
And the boys in Notorious didn't open fire, which is a bummer. They're afraid of dying this early. But guys, you can't be afraid when you play here. Not in these. Remember what we heard in our last interview. Confidence is key, as Aphelion said.
You are correct, sir. That's one of the themes throughout all these interviews.
All right, here they are fighting now. It's Enigma Fan Club versus Notorious Elites. Alright, Zetox is downed, leaving it all up to Tekka and Fids here. Tekka's nowhere to be found. He's swimming, Michael Phelpsing his way away. The problem is he has left his teammates without any support there. And this is a team effort. So while you might be surviving for yourself...
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you might be surviving for yourself, friend, but you can't let your team be that susceptible and vulnerable. Oh, look here. 19 Esports versus Zero Remorse. And the boys in 19E probably know. Oh, Bishop from the Knights going after Mixed Mafia. Hades from Burn in Silence going after Enigma's Fan Club. Oh yeah, EFC is squaring off right now against Burn in Silence. Sheepsticks trying to get eyes on Minol and Senpai. But he's not even paying attention to what Hades could be. As he puts the M4 spray down, he does not get enough connecting shots. If any. Uh-oh. And wow, what a risky push past Burn in Silence.
Wow. Wow.
And he made it too.
He did.
Got DSK what's his name cooking up something. Oh, they're both switching nades out. And that nade does good damage to Hades, but not enough for the knock. Alright, Sheepsticks getting a knock on Hades. Minol getting a knock on Zeo, but then going down himself. It's between Senpai and one opposition, which is DSK what's his name. And he is taken out by DSK what's his name for the finish.
And look how low he was. Whoa.
Yeah, close one.
That's so close, so close.
Alright, 19 Esports and the Knights are about to face off bridge fight, I'm thinking. Yep, and that's Carnage getting a DP knock on Russell from the Knights. Oh, and Carnage is eliminated by Bishop in a quick bout of retaliation. Warthawks are approaching Aphelion, and we just had someone ask about Aphelion and say go Slapped, so I'm going to tune in to Slapped himself and see what they're up to. Oh, got to switch away from Slapped because Coops is right up next to the Trouble. The Trouble being members of Warthawks. And here comes Slapped. Oh, he's taken down to half health and his vehicle's smoking, but he exits just in time. Can he get a first aid off? He's not even worried about it. 6XM4. Oh, he just damaged to Madden. Sheesh comes in for the finish. Slap cooking up a nade for Jimmy. Money! That's money, baby! Ooh, I'm clipping that.
Whoa.
Oh, that was dirty. Great work by Aphelion. Alright, so HQA.
So well played.
Yeah. HQA holding down this area on the bridge zone just in case more people come by, and there is Zero Remorse still needs to cross. Oh, Simple from Unknown Soldiers going in. Doing work onto members of, oh, never mind. I was going to say Enigma's fan club, but they are just eliminated by Unknown Soldiers. Alright, HQA down to just Morning and Lewis. And Morning is a ways away from Lewis. Trying to work his way into zone. Alright, so Simple from Unknown Soldiers, still pretty close to members of HQA. Well, not that close. And what's closer is Zero Remorse Neza to members of Dior. And Zero Remorse with 6 kills already. Yep, and Neza's putting shots down onto Dior Speedy as we speak. But he's not paying attention to what's going on behind him. What is behind him is Dior Clapped. And that's Speedy being taken down by Sizzles. Leaving it up to Rush, Clapped, and Bleach. Oh, HQA being driven up on. Oh, it's Lewis. Lewis is up against Dior Bleach. He gets the knock, and before Rush takes him down. Pardon me. Goodness gracious, what are words? Oh, Unknown Soldiers has just been eliminated by Aphelion. HQA Morning driving to go meet up
in their compound.
Yep. Morning up here against Rush. He has Rush in his sights, putting shots down with the red dot M4. Aphelion do be dominating right now, so yes they are.
Yes, you are right, sir.
A little bit of calm before the storm situation, guys, because we only have 19
they've
people.
been so aggressive, so that there's a huge zone for so few teams.
Mm-hmm.
They've had
Oh,
Here they go.
HQA up against members of Dior. Morning trying to drive away. He's the only member up for HQA. He actually might make it out. Drive like the wind, but now he's driving by a Philion. That could be problematic. Maybe not. Ah, Slap taking out Sizzles. All right. Oh, here we go. 19 Esports up against the Knights.
Knights down on the south, yes.
Yep. Acer and Sam L remain. Xenox is downed. Bishop making his way over to Sam L. Sam L capitalizes and then, unfortunately, is downed by Bishop. Acer is the last hope now for 19 Esports. Trying to get over to Xenox, but could not make it in time. Gonna try to put some smoke cover down for himself. Boy, is he surrounded. Oh, it said offline for a second for me. I think it actually did go offline for a sec. Oh, Alucard's down.
But still, I mean, Ace has a large meal to eat. All of those guys.
Yeah, for sure.
But he did what he could.
Yeah, it definitely went offline. Sorry about that, guys. Whatever, we made it to the end of the last game, so that's good enough for my stats. Collecting them. Oh, Acer's taken out by Knights Bishop. And that's it for 19 Esports, huh? They're out. The Knights, still a full squad. Not playing games today. And where's Aphelion? Aphelion still up and a full squad.
Yeah,
just
keeping their edges.
9 kills. Oh, now doing work on Zero Remorse. We got Coops putting shots down. Nez is all that remains and is about to be eliminated. Yeah, they are not playing games. Aphelion says no, sir. And shots on the crate. Neza with the nade, or Coops with the nade to Neza. Whoever with the nade to Neza. We're down to 3 teams, guys. The Knights, Aphelion, and Notorious Elites in a 4v4v2 to end our 5th in our final match. Hey, Tekka taken down, leaving it all up to Fids here. Hey, Coops getting Fids. That's it for Notorious Elites. Wow. We're down to 2 teams. Knights versus Aphelion. 2 tier 1s in a 4v4. Yeah, that's why they're tier 1, baby.
I mean, they got 2 couple knocks. He comes over there, Max is over there, has put rounds on him, and then just takes him out. And I do the same to the Knights right now. This Knights rolls in.
Ooh, Russell rotating around. All the while taking some shots from Aphelion, but not taking much damage. Picking up his boy Alucard. And working their way in. Oh, aggressively working their way in. No, okay, not too aggressively. Okay.
This is it right here.
The final showdown, ladies and gentlemen.
Can they win 3 out of 5? Or could the Knights come in here and steal this last one?
We'll see.
Chico goes down.
He sure does. It's up to Alucard and Russell and Bishop. All these throwables. Look at the spread that the Knights have. I kind of like it at this stage. I like it at this stage. You know, this is the stage where being spread out makes a little bit more sense because there's no reviving happening.
Well, you don't want that one grenade to take out your entire team.
Exactly. This is where spreading out really matters, and Nephilion knows it too.
It's doing the same thing.
Yep. Oh, Knights Chico is... Oh, as we saw, that was already... Slap taking out Bishop and quickly thirsting. Alucard and Russell are all that remains here. Look at all these throwables coming from Nephilion. And here comes the push. Coops driving down. Russell's knocked. Alucard's the last hope. And you know what? He drove down there to give Alucard to give his location up. And there it is. Location is given up. That is a match, ladies and gentlemen. That is a finish. Aphelion taking it. That is their third win out of 5 matches. Aphelion with the dub, taking it.
What a finish.
16 kills.
And running him over at the end.
So,
wow.
Amazing finish by Aphelion. An amazing performance the entire night. Second place is going to go to the Knights. They're going to take it with, 9 kills. Third place going to Notorious Elites. That's going to be with 0. Zero Remorse in fourth place with 8 kills. Dior in fifth with 5. We got HQ8 grabbing 6th place with 3. 19 Esports in 7th with 2. 8th place is going to belong to Unknown Soldiers with 2 as well. We got Enigma's Fan Club in 9th place with 8 kills. Warthawks grabbing 10th place with 6. Burn in Silence in 11th with 2. We got Mixed Mafia claiming 12th place with 3. Kefi in 13th with 0. Mizexis in 14th with 1 kill from Killer. Hitman in 15th with 0. Blunt Trauma Esports in 16th with 2. Notorious Gaming in 17th with 0. The Chosen in 18th with 2, but not enough people to be scored. And last place goes to Above, and they're going to grab that with 0 kills. So,
wow.
Yeah,
That was
amazing night.
Wow, that was some excellent gameplay from start to finish. That was amazing. That was just a treat to watch. I mean,
well, I'm happy to have you here doing it with me, man. It's
I really did. I mean, it was just Aphelion Esports was so good. Just from start to finish, just everything they did. They're making no mistakes. There's no errors in their games.
No, they had a very well rehearsed strategy, and they knew how to execute it. Well,
I can't wait to see these guys in other tournaments. I'm going to keep an eye out for these guys because that was just amazing.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I just want to say it has been an absolute blast casting these tonight. It means so much more to me when my own scrims do well. It's really, I put a ton of work into this. My staff, Wolfie, puts in a ton of work into this. And Pickford puts a lot of his heart into this. It really means a lot to have a good turnout like tonight. No teams not showing. We had a great performance all the way around. Just a ton of fun to cast. And you can bet we're going to be coming back for Dead in June. And I sure hope Pickford will come back.
Whenever you need me, I'll be more than honored to.
Well, I'll definitely be.
It is such a treat.
Yeah, I will definitely love to have you back for it, man. Guys, with that being said, I'm not going to waste much of your time. I'm going to go ahead and see who's on to raid. But be aware that I will open registration for Dead in June in about 1 week or less. So if you haven't yet joined my Discord server, you should absolutely do so now. Here's the link, and I will pin it to the top of the chat feed as well. But that is where you will register for my $400 tournaments, as well as my $75 FPP weekly scrims, and as well as being notified of my UC custom rooms. So lots of opportunities to win money. But guys, with that being said, I hope you all have a great night. Have fun, be safe, and be kind to one another. See you again next month. Thank you, brother. Have a good one, Pickford.
Thank you.
It was awesome, dude. You did great.
That was awesome.
You
Thank
did
you once
awesome.
again for inviting me. And like you said, whenever you need me for anything, you just call me
Oh,
up and I'll be there.
oh, dude, yeah, I'm officially inviting you right now for Dead in June,
all right.
so
I'm
for
in,
sure.
I'm in.
All right, hell yeah, dude.
Hopefully, well, except for maybe the night that my team plays.
Yeah, dude. Any nights that you don't need to or don't want to, I understand
Well,
completely.
I want to do all the nights, but I want to give a chance to play with
yeah, your team.
my team.